Hello, America.
Howdy.
You asked for it, so we provided it at a completely random time.
Time convenient for all of us.
Time to get our GEDs. But feel free to talk over it. It doesn't matter.
Sugarbit says, "Oh, the game bully. I thought we were just pointing out the obvious.
Jimmy,
You forgot to mention the obvious
say
about
something.
Bryant."
We're gonna bounce the
bully
game
each other.
audio.
James? What? Who are you?
No, just balance
Mom, I
it
thought you told me never to
inconvenient.
talk to strangers.
Like I said before, Jimmy, please be nice to your new stepfather.
I remember when this was new.
Rockstar's like, we're gonna make stuff that's like movies.
Yeah, and then they stopped.
Okay, rich guy. I love it that you're twice as old as my grandfather and you're fat and bald.
That's enough! I've had it with you, you little brat.
Yeah, stop ruining your mom's new fucking squeeze, you idiot. He pays
Remember
for
when
your
this-
food.
I remember like reading
You've upset
articles like
your
this
mother.
game is very
I've got
controversial.
half a mind to beat you. Half a mind is right. Suddenly he realizes.
I can't believe
This kid's
you,
funny.
monster. We'll deal
This
with
acting
you when
is
we
not
get back
good.
from our honeymoon. Next
Half a mind is right.
That's true. If this were like a DreamWorks movie, people have been ripping it to shreds.
Well, you know, this has got to be before Rockstar was doing all the crazy mocap and stuff.
Yeah, I
Here
think
we
this is
are,
Vice
boy.
City engine.
Bullworth Academy.
Maybe.
Yeah,
like a
that
really,
seems great.
really enhanced Vice City or something, and then like after that it was
Have
San
fun,
Andreas,
Could this-
and then
I'll think of
Could
you
this be
from our
GTA,
cruise
like
ship.
pre-GTA 4, but like that same kind of engine they built on? 'Cause it-
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because it looks much better than GTA 3 and that kind of pack.
Well, the games like this and Manhunt just look better than GTA because they don't have to load in all that extra stuff, so they can be like, yeah, we can put some new textures.
So,
Also, that
yes.
car doesn't really move like a car because we ain't got cars.
Mom, why'd you marry that phony? What is wrong with you? I can't believe this.
Poor Bobby
I turned
Hill.
on subtitles video game.
Hopkins, boy.
Where'd you come from?
We've been expecting you. Welcome
Look at that
to
mouth animation, that's way
Bullworth
better.
Academy.
Some of this is
I'm
great.
Sure you'll be very
That's some
happy
great
here.
acting on her.
Very happy indeed. Anyway, I can't spend my
Yeah,
life
San
waiting
Andreas
around for
didn't have
naughty
that.
little boys. I've got a man to make happy. The headmaster is expecting you, Hopkins, in his study.
Okay.
You gotta
His
have
study
some
is
good
over
game if they
there,
call you the
boy,
headmaster.
In the main building.
She's a happy little
Don't
cog, isn't
keep
she?
Dr. Crabblesnitch waiting.
She's a
He's
metaphor for
brilliant
capitalism.
man. Brilliant.
Squish, 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 squish. Gotta
I
move
won't
my
load
Jimmy.
for the rest of this.
No, don't hit me. I don't want to get in trouble.
It's weird video game logic to me that like, and it started with Sonic where they're like, come on Sonic, follow me this way. And then they just unload from the level. And there's like now a map that you gotta follow. Like, where'd that lady go? So we were playing Gex and I figured out how to glitch the game out. If you hit the get the remote button 100 times in a row, you just keep getting the remote till it starts like deleting parts of the level out of the screen.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Gotta talk to Dr.
yes.
Cobblecock.
So you must be Hopkins.
Uh-huh.
What? Uh-huh. What?
I meant yes, sir.
Very good. Now let me see. You've done a lot of naughty things, haven't you? Vandalism, graffiti, bad language, violent conduct,
Naughty.
disrespecting staff. Oh, I'm scared of you, Hopkins.
Come on, give me a break.
Is this
Yes,
pinky
I've
welded to
never
his
met a
hand?
boy
Look.
like you. Never in all my life.
His hand is
Hopkins,
scary,
you're
but I
quite
love
the
his acting.
nastiest little boy I have
Look at his
ever
pinky
encountered.
finger.
Tell
His
me,
pinky
why
ring
should I
finger.
waste my time on you?
I don't know.
Because it's
Gotta
my
stripe
calling.
polygons.
It's what I do. You excel at causing trouble, and
See?
I excel at fixing little boys like you. At making you into respectable members of our community.
Surgery
here at
in
the
the
Academy.
war. My pinky
I've
and
got
my
a good
ring
feeling
finger are
about you,
stuck
boy.
together.
A feeling you and I are going to be
We're gonna
great
finally
friends.
find our
You keep
fingernails.
that nose clean, boy, or I shall clean it myself.
You know what?
Miss
Maybe
Danvers,
his
are you
fingers
back
weren't
yet?
like that, but then you
Yes,
know.
Headmaster.
Speak
And I
of the
got
devil.
tea.
You are good to me, Miss Danvers.
No more than you deserve, Headmaster.
Man, this guy's job kicks
Take our new
ass.
friend Hopkins here
Guy's
and
cool.
show him around the school.
Yeah.
And get him properly attired.
Certainly, Headmaster.
How come all the people in the portraits
Come
in the
along,
background look
boy.
like concept
I
art?
haven't got all day.
Where's
Remember,
my
you
aggressively
will
slutty
have a
only
clean
towards me
nose,
assistant? That's
so
awesome.
Keep it clean, or we'll
I
clean
hope
it for you.
someday you'll notice him.
Oh yeah, I already had that. I had it the whole time. We got
So
Brian.
here I am at probably the worst school in the country.
Yeah, yeah.
whose alumni are nothing but
That's
arms
that was
dealers,
the character right there, the
serial
heavy girl
killers,
that
and corporate lawyers.
my
Real
British friend
scum.
went like, "Oh,
And
Brian,
no
I didn't know you
creepers
in
can
this
tame
game."
me. We shall see, my friend. I only give people what they have coming to them.
This kid looks like he's 20.
This kid does look like, yeah, he should have a pack of smokes in his sleeve.
Like you just had like some stubble, and it's just a GTA 4
He kind
NPC.
of doesn't have stubble. Look at him. Doesn't it look like
Yeah.
the skin texture is a little? I wonder how much of that is ported from that engine. Like, could you add cop cars to this?
Well, I know that this game got remade for the Nintendo Wii,
Okay, that's the one I played, so I don't.
so it might be, for lack of a better term, the Manhunt 2 engine. I don't know. I'd have to consult a Rockstar expert.
I worked with a kid who looked just like this.
I'm sure somebody knows, though. Like, you know, it's like, oh, the Rage engine, because they call it the Rockstar Action Game Engine the Rage engine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I like what they do with the grass here. Look, a little translucent effect. Like, it doesn't hold up under 4K too well, but back in the old days, it looked fine.
This looks very washed out. I don't know if it's just the stream I'm getting.
No, the game's, they built it that way.
Okay. Cause like this makes me want to go to the sliders on my TV and pop some colors.
I can do that, but I think the game's supposed to be very, like, washed
No,
and pastel.
That's really how the developers intended it.
Night Talker with 2 boxes. Hello, Frogman. How are you doing today?
Hi, Night Talker. We stayed up and we got Toons Talking done in like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Brian does the editing.
I do the editing, but if I'm having a particularly brutal day, Helmet has to keep me awake and inspire me. Also, if he
This
laughs
is what I
at
do
joke
to
and I
Brian
laugh,
if he doesn't
keep it.
edit it in time.
Yeah. My editing fingers! I was thinking of having my name changed to Brian Five Fingers. Or Brian Two Eyes. Brian One Face. Open suggestion.
This guy would be doing really well in the Roman times.
Aw, come on.
Is that the headmaster?
Hey, you're the new kid.
Yeah? What's it to you?
Friendly, aren't you?
Give me a break, loser.
Hey, relax, friend.
Sleepy Dog says
You're all
Helmet
pent
turns up all his
Go
settings and yells
easy
at
on the
Brian. That's why
joint
Brian
medication.
can't hear
Dig it
anymore.
to me. Boy,
He
you're
just learned how to
listening
read Helmet's
insane.
lips.
That's fast.
I lip sync
I
the
feel
model
excited.
so good.
Relax, friend.
Get off,
If I juice the
Listen to
brightness
me,
and
tough
change a few
guy.
things,
You just
I
arrived
can
Yeah.
I can make it look better on stream, but it won't look better for you. It'll only look
No,
better
it's
for our
okay.
friends on
In a
YouTube.
place like this,
No, it looks
you're gonna
fine.
need friends.
Just don't change
So
it.
it's up to you. You gonna play nice or what?
Yeah.
I'll look at the
Sure.
options.
Good. So
No,
how
do
about I
not
show
look at
you
the options.
around?
It's fine.
Brian asked me to look at the
I
options.
did not ask you to look
Helmet?
at the op.
I
I
know
did
the
not
story's
ask
real
you.
cool, but I really need you to.
I was getting so into the story.
We don't have a
Is that even a thing on? It's weird how some PC stuff it really doesn't.
No, there ain't.
bar in the door.
There's video game on and video game not on.
Shooter dances, Brian. What the hell?
To your uniform.
Sorry, I didn't have the options loaded. I'm not actually angry. I'm practicing my angry voice. I used to
I
be
did
a
that on
very,
purpose.
very
The
angry
game's not that
person.
bad.
Yeah, the game's great. This wasn't by my request. Telvin just said, I already got right. I got the game loaded up perfect. Working great. I just want to play this game where I'm a 12-year-old boy. All right, buddy.
Rockstar is like, I want to develop a game where you're a 12-year-old boy.
I know. Rockstar's also like, I want to make it impossible to play.
Yeah. I'm taking him down with me.
Hey, how you
Telvin
doing?
wants me to play
You
Gex
must be
today.
the new
It's
kid.
okay.
I'm Pete. Pete Kowalski.
Somebody wanted
Jimmy
to spend
Hopkins,
millions of
don't
dollars
ask how I'm doing.
recreating high
I've been
school
here 5 minutes and already
dorms
people
where
want
they
me
all
dead.
sleep.
Even my parents didn't hate me this quickly.
This costs more than
Well,
building an
welcome
actual
aboard.
high school.
It's a dump. Great. I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent.
Yeah, I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent because I'm really bad. Give up the tough guy act, pal.
Hey man, what's your problem?
Well, ADD primarily, but also life, my parents.
I was playing
Oh,
Jack
that-
2 and
that
all the
line holds
cutscenes
up.
played.
Really,
What'd he
honestly,
say?
enough about me.
ADD
I see
primarily.
you've met the dorm's mascot.
Oh,
Ladies
that's
and
pretty
gentlemen,
cool.
I give you Femboy, the
I was playing Jack
girliest
2 and the
boy in
cutscenes
school.
ran just about like
Petey,
this, where it's like,
haven't
I don't
got
like you,
some
new kid.
imaginary friends to go annoy?
Why don't you leave
You're
me alone,
weird. You'll
Gary?
never join my club unless you
Look at you.
run onto this point on the
Leave
map.
me
And
alone, Gary. I'm
He
really
said ADD and
self-important now that I
femboys, and this
finally
game was
hit
made in what,
puberty.
2004?
What's your problem? I'm just being nice
I-
to the new kid.
Is
as he
Femboys like a
passes
comic
through
book?
Bulworth on his inevitable
This guy's a
journey
time
to
traveler.
prison.
Look, I gotta unpack.
He's gonna mention
Remember-
Pepe Frog in a second.
Oh,
or
now look.
Joseph
you remember-
Peterson.
Already.
Do you remember we watched The Simpsons and Miss Hoover calls Lisa a PC thug?
Oh yeah.
PC thugs like you are why women are single. Alright. Isn't Femboy and Chum Chum like a Nickelodeon show? Why everyone's-
No, it is not. We've been over this. It's not the Nickelodeon show. You have to bear with me a second. Now, Brian, have you played Bully?
The Wii version 10 years ago. Longer.
I thought I'd streamed it for everybody already. I was like, I played Bully. Shut up. And
Yeah.
I know you haven't. Where is it? I'm like, I totally played it.
He
I
watches
did
his own
play it.
videos every day.
Well, I did play it when I was doing stuff on Twitch. I never like transferred the Twitch VODs over here.
Yeah. Why would you?
So, well, I don't know. The YouTube algorithm's a lot like spooky magic and like old wives' tales of like, well, don't upload long form videos like stream VODs. It demotes your channel. I'm like, oh, I don't want to
Gotcha.
anger this. I don't want to anger the Ooga Booga spirit that runs YouTube. So,
I am the
there's-
Ooga Booga YouTube god.
Beep, boop,
Do
bam, I'm
not-
like, master, beauty,
Do not
human, yeah.
upset me.
Except it's
No
all in my head.
videos over 10 minutes.
I
Remember
kinda
that?
preferred being yelled at.
You remember when YouTube used to upload its own thumbnails for your videos and they'd be like grossly color corrected? They'd be like way too saturated. Beep boop, you will not upset YouTube God.
Yeah, subtitles should be on. What the fuck?
No Metallica songs.
Like,
Used to
is it
get knocked for
possible to
singing.
put on subtitles? I honestly couldn't tell you.
It's okay. Toxic House says, Brian, did you know there is a Jack and Daxter game that took place after the racing game? Is it? We used to call that one Jack Off. It was the off Jack and Daxter game, right? Right, Jack 4, the Final Frontier.
This game just doesn't have subtitles. Hell yeah, fuck deaf people.
But there's an option for subtitles.
Nah, that'd be funny if there were.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you want subtitles?
and it just is the sound of being deaf.
It's just boo. And all the subtitles just say stupid dialogue, stupid dialogue, stupid dialogue. You know, if you had ears, you could hear this. stupid dialogue. Helvin is a conspiracy theorist, and he doesn't believe that Helen Keller existed and could do seminars.
That's Russell's locker. You know.
Yes, Dragon Slayer, I heard that Rockstar got caught doing that. My subtitles! I can't hear without my subtitle. Thank you, Sugarvitz. Bitterdan says just making fun of deaf is the subtitle. I should say sorry you can't hear with a little frowny face sideways.
Here you go, Gary. Gary's a powerful ally.
So is that big guy Gary?
Yeah, look at him. He's definitely he doesn't wear the same clothing as anybody, so he's a rogue agent. He's like a mercenary.
Okay.
Let's break into his locker.
This is awesome.
Don't let the prefects see you break any rules. They'll hurt you.
Can we talk about Little Dick Loser again?
Who?
There used to be this adult entertainer I watched who went from like very general stuff to figuring out where all the money was. And just one day I logged in and it just said, "You don't deserve any of this, Little Dick Loser." And my friend said, "That's like an anime name." If you caught the latest LDL,
Loser.
Little Dick Loser, you're not gonna get the girl until you defeat the monster. Little Dick powers activate! And there'd be the big kid in school, big dick winner that you gotta fight. But slowly but surely he'd learn that the value's within him, and then of course it would all be okay. He would grow to, you know.
I like that the school is just NPCs going completely fucking crazy. It's just they're saying some stuff we're not supposed to be hearing. Mean words.
Oh man. There's gotta be mods for Bully where you just play as like Jason Statham and
God, there's so many potentially crazy Bully mods, but apparently this engine's really finicky and hard to fuss with, so actually no.
oh right.
The big mod is the mod that allows you to boot the game up. That's the fanciest mod.
And they didn't make it easy.
I'm playing it at 60 frames per second. The game is never meant to be experienced in such fidelity.
Let's have some fun with her. Go, see what she wants.
Thumbs up.
My chocolates.
Gotta go get them chocolates.
Chat, you guys know the difference between this and the Wii version? Because I do not.
Scholarship Edition and the Wii version are pretty much the same thing, I think. That guy just ran through the front door just to kick me.
There he is. Show him what you're made of, Jimmy.
Give me them chocolates back, you stupid shit ass. Kick you in the balls.
What are uniform schools like now that we live in a world where everything's a little more?
I don't think you're allowed to tell them that they have to wear something. I think you might get. I think they just let you wear whatever you want.
That's pretty cool.
I think you're just allowed to use your phone all the time because I've seen like teachers getting like clobbered, like full bodied hit, like
By
knocked right
students?
out. It's like, give me my phone back, pow! And the guy's like out cold and nobody's doing anything, and it's like, oh wow. Yeah, I didn't get to grow up in an age where you had like a little pocket internet HD TV television high definition audio player.
My
game
phone
machine.
may be higher res than my TV. I can't remember.
Oh, it is. Like even the most even your PSP. The only thing lower res than your TV might. No, I think even the Nintendo DS might be a little bit higher res than your TV, just a little bit. No, I think it's below. The DS is below. PSP
DS
is
most certainly
widescreen,
is
but like
below.
480. Man, the PSP was great.
God. Libby Lulu says her mom got bit by a student.
Feeding time at the zoo. Okay.
I believe
When,
Over
yeah,
there we got the
when,
nerds. Of
Hey,
course,
Brian,
they're
look at
not
you.
social outcasts.
They look
oh hey,
pretty
there I
harmless.
am.
They're actually
Me and my
sleepy
cornrows.
bastards. Their turf is the library.
Look at his watch.
And those are the preps. They're all
What
money and
OS is it running?
condescending attitudes.
Yeah, massively inbred and completely brainless.
Very observant.
Look at the
Jimmy
watch.
boy.
Look at this fucking
Now
watch.
over there are the
Thank you,
greasers.
Toxic Hell.
They think they're tough.
Wait, they get leather jackets?
Wouldn't advise messing
These
with
guys get
them, at
leather
least not
jackets.
yet. They
The
hang
principal's
with
like, that's
inertia.
awesome. I will
And
allow
last
it.
but
Look at this
not
fucking
least,
watch.
The jocks. These guys rule the school. Definitely
Look at their
avoid
Sonic Adventure
Whatever,
hands.
I'm not afraid of some dumb roid monkeys.
You'll learn. Come on, let's go.
If you think this one's bad, you should hear the language in Manhunt. It is wild. I'm gonna goof off all over the place.
Really?
I'm gonna goof off so hard you're gonna
so-
beg me to stop.
Okay, Fritz says, just in case you didn't see, Brian, the Wii 360 scholarship version has an extra class, geography, and extra classes. Not much beyond that. So it's kind of Sonic Adventure DX-ish.
And they upgraded the textures by 1/4%, and you can really tell when you put your eyeball up against the monitor.
On the 4K 60 FPS.
What are you doing in here?
Oh, man. Oh, look,
Lighting's
chemistry.
not bad.
It's the first class they make you play, too, so you can...
As we will be working with volatile
You get your money's worth.
today.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait, chemistry, not geography.
Wow.
Pay attention.
War.
Well, I know I got a
I've-
lot of different potential buttons they could ask me to hit there, so I'm like, uh-oh. You know, I could go over the
There's
whole keyboard.
26. 26 plus a couple.
Very good. What are you doing?
This is how I used to stir chemicals.
You spend too much time lollygagging in class, young man.
Oops, I was too early. Now we're all gonna die.
You better save state scum this game.
You can't.
My I was gonna tell that story. My someone in the chat said their mom got bit by a student. My mom watched a dude get his nose bit off by a patient when she worked as a nurse.
That's crazy,
And,
because
like,
one time I was in this hospital and this lady was mouthing off at me.
You look like you'll
And I bit her
You had to
fucking
get
nose
rid of her
off.
nose. Yeah.
Yeah. I never told anybody about that. Crazy, though.
You seem to be making yourself quite comfortable here, my boy.
You seem to be
I'm just
making
trying to
yourself
fit
quite
in.
comfortable with
By
remarks
fighting,
about my
by
mother,
making
sir.
a nuisance of yourself? That is not the Bullworth way, boy.
Yeah, you
Ah,
could've fooled me.
you sound like a
What?
Cookie
I
Monster.
said you could have fooled me.
He
This
does
place
sound
is
like a
full of
Muppet
bullies
there.
and maniacs.
Nonsense. That's just school spirit. Hijinks.
Where is Sonic
But
the
in
Hedgehog?
my day, we felt nothing of castrating the new boys. I want you to stop this nonsense, Hopkins. I want you to behave yourself. You might learn
I like
something.
that he encourages
Fine.
bullying.
Can I go now, sir?
There's
On
like a
your
weird
way.
psychological level to this.
Hey, I saw you sucking up to Crabble Snitch.
What? Shut up.
Screw you, new kid. This is what we do to teachers' pets around here.
You better not. Ow! Come here, you little.
Yeah,
This is what it was like to be in school. Every side hates you.
Always hated you.
Always hated you. Yeah, Livy Lulu, I think that's true. Hardest thing about dealing with people with any kind of ailments or even being like a veterinarian, I always think. Just they're not the same thing, but dealing with a being that cannot send the right amount of appreciation to what you're offering, even a fucking kid. You know, they don't always know what you're laying down. Something I learned from Fred Chrisman, who's the son of the guy in my movie. He taught me, even if you're in a position where as a teacher, if you can get the parent and the student against you, at the very least they have something to bond on that'll help them work on their relationship. You know, anything to help a kid learn, even if they have to see you or something as negative, it's at least something for them to grab onto, because people aren't always accepting of the kind of love or, you know, work you're offering. Anyway, back to beating kids up.
I kicked that guy's ass. I gave him an offering a fist.
That's pretty cool. They're not gonna be able to remake Gex. That's all I can say.
No, they're just gonna re-release it on emulators.
No. They said they're remastering it. They're gonna upscale it.
They're gonna put a texture filter on it and go like, there you go.
They're not even gonna upscale the textures in AI. They still have that warping and shit.
I pick up a knife.
Biography class and extra costume. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you for that. I had
Breaks
2
his
Whoppers
neck.
today. He ain't coming back. So
I earned this easily attainable thing.
how do you... Are there more things to earn besides the slingshot? Can you work your way up to like BB guns and shit?
Yeah, there's other things like stink bombs and other stuff, but
Good deed done.
it's better to just be able to beat things up.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I
Yeah,
got a
okay, says,
stink
I wonder
bomb.
if there is a Beavis and Butthead mod for the game.
And a
I'll
bag
bet
of
I
marbles.
actually don't like Beavis and Butthead.
Mine.
Found a rubber band. I like Beavis and Butthead.
I love Beavis and Butthead. We really like the new season too.
Brian
I wrote
wasn't a believer. He needed time.
I wrote to the showrunner of the new, like the head writer of the new version of the show, and told them to keep making it. So if a new season comes out, it's entirely my doing. No one else's. I have that kind of power as the creator of Three Frog Brews.
Yeah, and they just got to take it.
Listen here, I made 8 episodes of a
I think
6-minute
most
variety.
of what I've seen so far is just like full on brawl.
Yeah, just fist fights
and
with like, yeah, kids and adults.
Just endlessly fist fighting everywhere. I was tardy.
You're such a loser.
You're most certainly. Oh man. Oh, I wanted to see. Critter Dude said, "Good for you guys being brave and watching the revisited Thing movie."
Why'd anyone throw this away?
Yeah, that movie sucks. I always hated it, but it was fun to have the edge on Brian for once with the movie to where it's like, oh yeah, let's watch that. That's a good idea.
I thought you said it was my fault, and I thought of it.
That's that. Yeah, it is your fault.
Oh, okay,
Look at that
cool.
picture.
You're not supposed to do that. It's weird how he used like a Wacom tablet to do it too. It's like a really clean ink job.
Yeah, nicely done.
Copy of Photoshop Elements
If I had a giant
Pro.
picture like that, it'd be hard to like resist the temptation of like just drawing stuff on myself.
I just watched something where the character had a portrait of himself in the window. It was something goofy. Was it something we watched? The dude had like a portrait of himself in the background, like dressed all fancy. God, what was it? Oh, it was Penn and Teller. There's an episode of Penn and Teller's bullshit where there's a guy like, I'm a very important professor, man, and there's actually a portrait of him with his dog, like in a very fancy suit, like painted on the wall. I always find those funny. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Okay.
It's harder than it looks.
It doesn't look easy.
I missed the turbo boost.
Chad, do you think we should watch the original The Thing next week? We wouldn't have as much to make fun of. We'd have some really impressive visuals to gawk at, though.
I'm gonna lose my ass. They're waiting down to mock me.
Damn. Oh shit, I left like 10 sodas in the freezer. I'll be right back.
10 exploded fucking sodas. Oh fuck, that'd be a nightmare to clean up. Brian's gonna come back in like an hour and 30 minutes and be like, I've been scraping frozen soda off the... It's your first place, yeah!
All right, Hellbent, your Diet Pepsi Wild Cherries are in the fridge, and I have my Big K, Kroger Big K Diet Cola, no calories, like you said.
Yeah, I hate to be one of those soda people, but like the wild cherry Pepsi is really good.
I really like the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. I don't like Mountain Dew Major Melon, though. Donald says he spent a lot of time in ISS. I forgot about ISS. I had in-school suspension a couple of times. I was a really bad kid.
I thought it was a secret agency.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's like, here's the guy who hit his mom. Here's the guy who's shoplifting. Had to assemble an elite crew.
I'm assembling the greatest assembly of team assemblers. That's one of my favorite Simpsons gags, where the Nick Fury character turns around to see Nick Fury, and he's got 2 eye patches. It's like, I'm assembling the greatest team assemblers.
Oh, this game is actually not too bad, but it does have like that Sega Genesis racing game problem.
Where it's not 3D.
Yeah. Like if you just look inside, if you just look towards the right, yay, first place I would again, fuckers. But yeah, if you just keep a narrow field of vision and just kind of keep your eye on it instead of thinking about the whole track, kind of works. But if you try to like think about the whole thing, you'll just stumble. Left and right.
I got some advice. You gotta follow the track.
Thankfully, the enemies slow down for you.
That's funny.
Very nice of them.
Oh, Fierce makes a good point. Are we watching the 82 John Carpenter film, or are we gonna watch the 51 original?
I don't know.
You could watch Thing from Another World is a very long
look what I did. That
communism.
was awesome.
That was cool. And
That's
going home to their kids.
Pile up.
Yeah. I would actually like to watch Thing from Another World, but we might pass out during it.
I like the music.
Foxtrot asked, have you tried driving better? He'll get there.
You get my fucking way, man. Oh, I killed another one. That makes me feel good at least. It's way harder than it looks.
And it doesn't look easy. I had a crush on a girl in elementary school, and one of my friends told me to throw a kickball at her, so I did. I got in school suspension. I was under their harassment policy was you can't throw kickballs at girls you think are cute.
You had to throw them at the uggos.
You gotta throw them at all the uggos, yeah.
It's like, no, you must abuse the uggos.
But the thing that made me sad is that, like, her parents wanted me murdered, basically, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
cool.
not my little girl. Yeah, and they personally tried to, like, contact my parents and be like, this kid's gonna end up being a serial killer, and, I don't know, I went on to do a lot of stuff for local politics and, like, news sites and community stuff. So hopefully I made the world a better place, but, you know, they can go F themselves.
Well,
But
let's just
that's-
hope no one's keeping score.
Yeah, well, they are. They're watching the video right
What is he saying about our dumb uggo daughter?
now. Our mega hot, uber hot daughter.
She's Boise hot.
she's
I'm gonna lose
She's
another
a-
50 cents. I
she's-
gotta do this again.
she's a Montreal 10.
That's mean. I like. Why that's mean is that, like, obviously people don't just look better for living in another city.
I know.
But certain cities are more expensive to live in.
Man.
And if you're lucky, Miss Potato 2020 will give you a hand job in the parking lot.
Miss Idaho.
Yeah, Miss Boise. The
I
Potato Queen.
I had someone in my life who said Idaho, no, Idaho, and you know when a joke's so not funny, you start crying. I had to keep explaining the joke. I'm like, no, that's fucking top tier.
That's a classic.
Did you write
I
that
knew
one?
people
No
who
one
say that
in
one who
Idaho.
didn't even know what the state of Idaho was.
That's true.
Oh, cool!
They
Look, I
just-
can wake up at 8 a.m.
You know what I remember
Like,
doing?
He's gonna get about like 15 minutes of sleep.
He's not gonna get any sleep because his pillow is glowing.
Let's just let you know it's time for bed.
When my pillow does that, I fucking throw it out the window and run.
So that's a good idea, right?
Yeah, okay, alright, sure, I'll do it.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much.
I was just telling Petey here about my idea.
I like
to
his
take over the
posture.
school.
He's
I
got the
mean,
posture
my
of someone who's
plan
gonna
for
beat
us
everyone up.
to take over the school.
What plan?
Don't worry.
He's like if
Jimmy.
Jason
It's
Statham
just a
and
little
Bobby
something
Hill
I
had a
came up
baby.
with. It's
You think this
sink
guy might be
or
the
swim,
the
my
villain?
friend. And if you're good at swimming, you gotta let the losers
He's got
drown.
a scar.
Why don't you guys leave the thinking up to me?
What?
What? What the? Can't you say anything else? You know what, Petey? You were right.
Graduated
Jimmy is
2012,
pretty dumb.
What'd you
guys.
say about me?
So much
nothing.
younger than me.
No, all I said was that you had to be pretty dumb to get expelled from so many schools, that's all.
Relax, James. All he said was that you must be dumb. Or maybe you're all messed up because you came from a broken home.
What'd you say about me, dwarf?
Come on, dude. Chill.
No. Gary's taking everything out of context, man.
Whoa. Don't lie, Petey. Don't you lie. Because you know what happens to liars?
No, I'm not lying.
I knew kids like this in school.
I think this guy might be the bad guy.
No.
I like his
He's gonna
laugh.
be your misunderstood
Look
ally.
at his watch. His watch looks ridiculous. It was not meant to be seen in
Don't worry,
HD.
friend. Nothing escapes my notice. I hear everything.
Here it comes. Look.
You and me,
Oh
we
god.
can do things.
There must be at least one thing where they put a texture with some horrible, like a dick and balls, or... And that's just now in 4K forever. Sister A asks, did Brian go to a Catholic school? No. I went to a really nice high school, though. I
Went to a butt lick school. An ass lick school. You went to an ass-lick school, you kiss-ass bitch.
Sorry, Papa. Sorry, Papa. I went to a really nice high school that I got an internship straight out of with one of the writers of Bill Nye the Science Guy. And he also worked on Penn and Teller's Bullshit, and he's a really nice dude and taught me a lot of important stuff. Like the right ass-lick high school to go to.
You can learn to kiss ass right. Unknown user, we got one manhunt stream down and now one bully stream. We're gonna play both because I know you want both. We can make that work with the power of a little bit extra time in the evening.
Hey Alban, what was the name of the PlayStation 1 game where it's like Jumpin' Jack? Is that what it is? Jumpin' Flash?
Jumping Flash with the rabbit?
Yeah. Okay, so it's Flash.
Yeah, Jumping Flash was interesting.
I never played it, but like I really like the visual.
The big sell on it is that it's first person and like, you know, whoa, I'm jumping from a very high height. Because it elicits kind of like a not a fear necessarily, but a recoil the first time you see it. It kind of wears off over time, or maybe you never get it at all. But
okay, we'll have to see. We should also play Blasto, which looks like a giant piece of garbage.
Blasto fucking sucks.
I remember the cover from when I was a kid going, isn't that Space Ghost?
3 apples. I'm gonna get a copyright claim for that, I bet.
This is some SpongeBob music.
Die.
They don't notice.
It's up on the arrows.
Oh,
to
that's
manual
nice.
aim. I had to like reach all the way over and go boop.
And you're doing it with your keyboard?
Yeah, like I could find my mouse to have like one of the keys is up, but
yeah.
No, I don't want to do that. Did they drop treasure?
I always find it weird that things, when things change, because people are so afraid of change. Like, there was always like one PlayStation emulator.
He's not afraid of change.
No, and then homeless people. But then it's rubbing off. I noticed that suddenly everyone's using that fucking Duck Station emulator. It's like, where did that come from? Sister A, can you give me your recipe, please, for a friend? Thank you.
Can I borrow feeling?
Can you lend me a cup of love?
It'd have been funny if his like ex-wife just started stabbing him. Like,
I thought you were gonna say performing mouth actions on first character.
Yeah, we had 2 different ideas of where that would go. Can I borrow a feeling? She like pulls out a pocket knife and is like, ah!
Like she gets down on her knees and goes over to the football star.
And we're like, that ruined the party.
Ew.
So,
She's
you're
got
the
her
new
mouth
kid, huh?
in
Everyone's talking
in
about
proper
you.
places, and Homer's
And
like,
what did
"Oh,
they
way
say?"
to ruin the
Oh,
party!" And then the
nothing.
camera pulls
Just
out.
that your
Kirk,
friends with
stop
that
singing.
Sociopath Gary.
Socio what?
Sociopath. It means. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I need you to help
Is that
me.
the dude
Wait,
from like
you need me to help
Seinfeld?
you? I've got some library
No, it's
books that
Teen
need to be
Shrek.
returned, but I'm too scared to go to
Oh,
my
yeah.
locker.
Do I look like a librarian?
No, listen. I need your help.
The
Pretend
zipper's
we're
a good
friends.
touch.
Walk with me.
Ah,
I'll
the
pay.
zipper's great.
I'll pay you $2.
$2? Are you crazy?
Reminds me of Al
Make
from
it
Toy Story.
No, $2.
Great. $5.
Is this model? Is this
Let's
model
go, buddy.
allowed to frown? Oh, I like how he walks. Is that Lester?
I always wondered what it'd be like to be big and tough and really stupid. You know Lola? She's
Little Caesar, I learned Adobe Tools, specifically Adobe Flash, by using the school computer, and whenever we had extra time, there was a copy of Flash on there, so I got to learn how to use it. And then one day we figured out you could just drag the executables like onto a thumb drive. This is right when thumb drives came out. And all you had to do is find the components to make it work that were elsewhere. I don't think you can do that anymore. But like, I learned how to use Flash when I was like, what was middle school, 12, 13?
What? For everybody? Like the planet?
Yeah, for the whole planet. Like, what is the general age range of...
Remember when we all collectively in the entire universe went to middle school?
You didn't go to middle school?
In 2008?
No, how old were you in middle school? Like 12, 13?
Yeah, I was about 47. I got held back a little bit, but you know.
Yeah.
We worked it out.
Anyway, that's when I learned Flash, and Hellbent has known Flash since,
I've known Flash since 1972 out on the sidewalk.
I always fill his
You
jar
know.
with quarters.
No, I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I mean the 1700s.
I'm gonna go buy a copy of Blasto.
Don't buy a copy of unless it's cheap. Is it cheap?
I don't. $87.
Ah, no, don't. It's
I
not
already
worth
bought
it.
it.
It's just a CD. It's just a CD file. It's like buying. It's like buying
No,
an album.
dude, I need to buy a physical copy of Blasto, or they're not gonna make any more.
You don't need that, and it doesn't help. And even if Phil Hartman weren't fucking worm food right now, they still wouldn't make another Blasto game because it didn't
First
do
of
well.
all, the worms are full. That he was worm food 10 years
I don't
ago.
know. I don't know how long.
Secondly,
you know, worms are efficient little creatures, and I respect the hell out of them.
Second, and another thing. I have a friend who not only has the console version of every game, he has an emulator version for his computer. He has an emulator version for his for like a Raspberry Pi that he hooks to the TV. And he also has one for like, he got one of those portable machines.
Don't mess up again. And that's the last I want to hear of you.
So I'm jealous. I don't know why he needs the physical copy though.
Did he poop?
Matthias says he just watched our tunes talking on the thing and couldn't help but agree the entire time with what we were saying. Kiss up. Get out of here. Stop agreeing so hard.
I see you and Brian went to the same school.
Me and Brian went to the same school. Yeah, we were both 12 in 2005.
You're both traditional ass licks.
And ass lick high school. Yeah, I went to ass lick school.
Practicing ass lick, of course.
The ass lick church. We learned to be nice to Hellbent. I'm a practicing ass lick, yes.
Not bad.
One day I hope
To rise amongst the ranks.
Rise amongst the ranks of the ass licks and become like
Go ahead. Go ahead, make a joke.
king of the ass licks. I'm gonna sneak into the library and do illegal studying. How do I do this without pissing off the authority figures? I guess I gotta do less violence.
So, you're the new kid, huh? Everyone is talking about you.
Oh, are they? And what are they saying?
Did it reset?
Just that you're friends with that sociopath.
Yeah, I
Gary.
failed
Okay.
because the hall monitor got me.
Sociopath. It means. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Ginger barely
I
knew her.
need you to help me.
Wait, you need me to help you?
I've got some library books that need to be returned, but I'm too scared to go to my locker.
Do I look like a librarian?
No, listen. I need your help. Pretend we're friends. Walk with
This
me.
this really.
Okay? I'll pay you $2.
$2? Are you crazy? Make it 5.
No.
Yeah, someone needs to put in
Great.
like rocket
$5.
launchers and stuff into this game.
Let's go, buddy.
None of the buttons make it stop.
Not when you go to Aslick school.
I did 8 years in Aslick school. You don't want to know what I went through.
I got my GED too. How about I watched your review of
It's
The
James
Thing.
Rolfe. I gotta fucking stop him. Is there a restart?
Get over here.
Yeah, let's
No,
just
you're
go
fine.
immediately restart.
He's gonna come and then kick your ass.
Oh shit, that restarted the whole fucking game? That's a button? That's hilarious. That might be the funniest fucking thing
Mom, why'd you marry that phony? What is wrong
He's
with you?
gonna make you play the game
I can't
again.
believe
He's gonna literally take you back to the fucking past.
You must be the Hopkins
gonna
boy.
take you
Can I
back.
restart?
Yes,
Yes, please.
Replaying the game will be a blast.
You'd
You'd rather have the
Oh,
same levels
fucking hell.
played over from the
That
very
is so
start.
funny. Well, that's okay. I wanted a couple more tries anyways, but damn. Ow.
He'd rather delete his own damn save
The
file.
headmaster is expecting
Hope you guys like
Play a
Bully.
mission where James
In
Rolfe
his
kicks his
study.
ass.
Okay.
His study is over there, boy. In the main building.
Where'd
Now
you
I can
call
get an
for?
A in
Dr.
chemistry.
Rattlesnitch waiting. He's a brilliant man. Brilliant.
Yes, assistant to the headmaster slut lady.
Saying it. All right, let's go back to the things we were talking about earlier. The Thing, 2011. Not present, not present, not
Oh, no.
present, not present. Oh. Oh. Sleepy Dog says Helmet went to the school of Screw Up Academy. Oh, mama. You done? You done? Run! Run!
Yeah, I feel better. If anybody wants to know how bullying works, that's exactly how it works. Somebody fucks with you, then you do that, then you feel better about yourself.
Run on a rabbit.
In case you're wondering why there's darkness in this world. Why does darkness exist in this world? That's why someone has a bad day.
So
And then that
must be
happens.
Hopkins.
There's no skip cutscene button. And look at his weird
Yes,
fingers again,
sir.
Brian.
Very good.
I know, look
Now
at
let me see.
his last two
You've done a
fingers
lot
are
of
sewn
naughty
together because
things,
he was
haven't you?
blasting what's her name,
Vandalism,
if you
graffiti,
recall.
Bad language, violent conduct, disrespecting
Look at all this
staff.
shit in the
Oh,
background.
I'm
Look at
scared
those
of you,
fucked up
Hopkins.
paintings. Look at his
Come on,
fucked
give me
up
a break.
hands.
Yes,
Look at this
Look at his
AI
fucked up
generated
animation.
painting.
You never in
Yeah,
all my life.
look at these AI
Hopkins, you're
generated
quite the
chats we're
nastiest
getting.
little boy I have ever encountered. Tell me, why should I waste my time on you?
I don't
Every
know.
time we do a Tunes Talk and a
It's
bunch
my
of porn bots
calling.
replying, I
It's
gotta
what I do.
get them because it's like,
You excel at causing trouble.
Yeah, I just
and
noticed we were getting a
excel at
bunch of
fixing
comments
little
today,
boys
and it
like
was
you.
like,
at making
These
you
are
into
great. You should
respectable
watch
members
some of
our
my
community.
videos
As members here
at
at the Academy. I've got a good feeling
www.
about you, boy. A feeling
I
you
think if
and
they
I
compliment me, I won't
Redacted.
delete it.
friends.
Yeah,
You
if they
keep that nose
compliment you.
clean, boy, or I shall
I get a
clean it
lot of swipes
myself.
on the El Tinder,
Miss Danvers, are you
El
back yet?
Tindro.
Yes, headmaster.
And she looks like she's
And
about
I
to
got
throw
your
that.
tea.
And every swipe I
You
get is
are
like,
good
hey
to me, Miss
cutie,
Danvers.
No
$10.99
more than you deserve, headmaster.
for the first
Take our
20,
new friend Hopkins here and show him around the school and get
You know,
him
she's getting
properly
glazed
taught.
every weekend.
Certainly,
hawking their
headmaster.
wares.
Come along, boy. I haven't got all day.
She's got to go
And
get her
boy,
ham glazed
remember,
later.
You will
She's
have
gonna go
a
get her
clean
ham
nose,
glazed.
so keep
And
it
we're gonna go
clean,
get our
or
Lord
we'll
praised.
clean it for you.
She's going to Aslick school.
Yeah, she's going to Aslick school night classes.
All right, there's Hellman's
She's
mom.
taking night courses in Aslick school.
And corporate lawyers. Real scum. And that old creep thinks he can me. Give people what they
Not that
have
funny.
to them.
Start over. Making the same friends and enemies. Chapter 1, or from our perspective, chapter 3. Ow.
I'm
Look at all this
Spider-Man.
wasted space. I gotta go. Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, this has been a long streak of like, I think it's like the 4th stream in a row where like the game just had issues with the Gex included. That was like the 3rd one.
The game's had issues.
But you know what? In this case, it was my fault. But I was like, yeah, go let's restart this mission. It'll be fine. The game's like, yeah, back to the beginning. Yes.
Your mission was to beat Bully, and you restarted it. Fucker. You know why the Game Grumps don't have this problem, Elvin?
Yeah, they do. You just don't see it.
The Game Grumps don't have this problem because it's not live. I saw something where someone was asking the Game Grumps how they managed to make their videos live. It's like it comes pre-edited. It's great.
Hey, remember when you stuttered on that joke? Let's like re-record it with better delivery. Okay, boom, way funnier.
I know. It's funnier when we stutter. We in the thing. Dude, I'm gonna come kick your ass, idiot. Come here. Well, look at him go down the stairs. Ah! Look at him go.
I love the like
Did he
gorilla
hit himself in the
chest
head?
pounding.
Yeah, that was great.
It's like you have an actual gorilla man here.
Meme Gamer says save every time.
Hey, you're the new kid.
Like save right
Yeah?
now.
What's
I
it
gotta
to you?
pee.
Friendly, aren't
I'm
you?
not
don't
allowed
save-
to do anything right now but sit and watch
I'm-
this.
You're all pent up.
I'll be back.
Go easy or they put you on medication. They did to me.
No,
Boy, you're
you have to.
insane.
It's
That's fascinating. Now if you'll
I
excuse me.
said relax, friend.
Get off, man.
I made
Listen
$2
to me,
on this
tough
stream. You
guy.
can't use the
You
restroom, you
just
asshole.
arrived at the toughest school in the country, and I'm offering to be your friend. Trust me, in a place
Well,
like this,
looks
you're
like
gonna
I'm
need
getting
friends.
all that
So
money.
it's up to you. You gonna play nice or what?
Yeah, sure.
Good. So how about I show you around?
Where's save button?
We don't have a bar in the door.
Where's save button?
Somebody wants to be handicapped.
I guess I gotta complete the mission.
You should probably change into your uniform if you don't want to get in trouble.
I can only save at the books in my room. Oh yeah, I really want to save the game.
Hey, how you doing? You was
Hey,
with
we'll
your
talk
kid.
again later.
I'm Pete.
Oh,
Pete
jeez.
Kowalski. Jimmy Hopkins, and don't ask how I'm doing. I've been here 5 minutes, and already people want me dead. Even my parents didn't hate me this quickly. Well, welcome to Bullworth. It's a dump. Great. I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent.
Yeah, I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent because I'm really bad. Give up the tough guy act, pal.
Hey man, what's your problem?
Well, ADD primarily, but also life, my parents, this school, Western civilization, but really, honestly, enough about me. Oh, I see you've met the dorm's mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Femboy, the girliest boy in school.
That's a
Did you win? Is it over?
That's a hell of a speech. That actor deserves an Emmy.
Look at you.
that was
Leave me
like
alone, Gary.
perfect.
I'm really self-important now that I finally hit puberty.
I don't think
What's
you
your
could have
problem?
possibly read that
I'm
line
just
any
being
better.
Nice to the new kid as he
How did he say it?
through Bulwark
It's just the way it's all read. It was just perfect.
Look, I gotta unpack.
The whole thing.
Would you
The
guys mind
whole
getting outta here?
shablingle.
That's kind of the same way
now
you say a
look,
drawing
you
looks great, you know?
Jimmy can't stand you already.
Yeah.
Do you want me to explain how line art works or how sound travels through the air?
You can just fucking say it the way the guy said it. Jesus.
I can't do his voice. I can't even remember what buttons work.
Oh, look, he's saving everyone. Oh, big man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that. But you know what?
Oh,
Some of those was
I'm
not my
hell-bent.
fault.
I edited all the tunes talking by myself.
Oh, he called me a lame-o. That's fine, I guess. Oh, fuck you.
Red Dragon Empress says, did anyone have a school field trip? No, they made those illegal. There's been a field trip since
Yeah, we had a
1952.
school field trip. They marched us out and shot half of us and made the rest of us bury the others. And the ones that refused also got shot.
That was when you worked in the Manhattan Project, Helmet. That was a different time.
Yep, different time. But, you know, it really built character.
And then they all got out of their graves and we laughed about it and had lunch.
No,
It was
they
square
didn't come
pizza
back. We
day.
did laugh, though.
Nice.
You gotta admit, this is a pretty good plan.
Hey, Jimmy, let me show
I'm gonna learn how school works with Gary.
That's right.
Oh man, I didn't know
This is the
Frogger 2
local
was
ogre.
on.
Put you in the
He's level
hospital.
20. You can't fight him yet.
He snapped straight into his animations with no in-betweens.
Just as the
Run.
real ogres work. I choose apologize.
I choose apologize.
I'll give you money.
I have so many tools in my tool belt. I will choose apology.
I got a noogie for my new giant friend I bought for $1.
Let's go.
I don't know. Seems like the guy you want to watch your back though. Like if you pay that guy to watch your back and so you see somebody kicking your ass, like, that guy gives me $5. And then, you know, hopefully he comes in and crushes their skulls, right?
God. Hank!
Hank, he's crushing my skull.
My skull hurts, Hank. Oh, man.
The guy's tag vanished.
I did this in school in real life.
Yeah. So did Seth Green.
That's pretty mean. You guys know Bill Murray might be a bully?
Seth Green's Garbage Adventure. That's where he met Oscar the Grouch. Don't be silly. It was fun.
Make it your own.
Yeah.
Seth Green's Garbage Adventure. Louder.
The thought of like my favorite SNL comedians like beating the shit out of Seth Green on set is very funny. And it's not okay. It's just not okay, and it shouldn't
Didn't
be
he and
funny.
Chevy?
But, like,
Didn't Bill Murray and Chevy get on a
I've heard Chevy Chase has made enemies with a lot of people, and I imagine like punching Chevy Chase in the face is like gotta be hilarious.
But you know what the fun part about it is?
Huh.
They probably got together and then looked down at Seth Green and they both took turns throwing him into the trash.
Yeah.
I also hate him.
There he is. Show him what you hate him.
Oh golly.
Look at me, the chocolate.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Guys, aliens are real. Did we talk about how aliens are real?
aliens are for real.
They're for real. Did you see that guy's high school art project? If those alien bodies were on ArtStation, you wouldn't even get the job. If I saw what I was sure was a photograph of real aliens on ArtStation, that guy's still not good enough to get a job.
I like the little wooden coffin though. It looked good. The coffin was nice. It actually it hyped it up a little bit. I'm like, oh look, they got like a real like box to keep it in.
They've given aliens Christian burials in the past.
You know,
I'm not
it would be
joking.
more believable, Brian.
Oh,
They
man.
brought the aliens out in a hefty bag and just dumped it out on the table.
You hefty.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. If they did that, I'd be like, I don't know,
In
that
a
might
dry
be real.
cleaning
That they
bag.
just kept, it's like, oh shit, an alien put it in the hefty bag and put it in the basement.
I did like hearing like, well, Mexico's actually forcing the hands of these other countries.
Hey, Midori,
here's the
sorry I ain't got back
Over
to
there we
you.
got the nerds. Of course, they're complete social outcasts.
I'll check it out.
They look pretty harmless.
They're
right
actually
this second.
sneaky bastards. Their turf is the library. And those are the preps. They're all money and condescending attitudes.
Yeah, massively
Wait, they can
inbred
just wear
and
what they
completely
want.
brainless.
Very observant, Jimmy boy. Now over there are the greasers. They think they're
Whatever. Just
Or at
wear
least try
anything.
to look tough.
tough. Wouldn't advise messing with them. At least not yet. They
That's a
hang together.
1,000-year-old alien corpse.
And last but not least, the jocks. These guys rule the school. Definitely avoid them.
Whatever. I'm not
Okay,
afraid
so
of some
I have some
roid
Twitter
monkeys.
updates. I know you guys are
You'll
watching the
learn.
cutscene. Readers added context. The alien mummy is a hoax and a fraud promoted by known Mexican journalist and grifter Jamie Malswan. Sources livescience.com. Someone put a picture of the alien's face, taking his eyes closed. It says, when the afternoon nap hit too hard.
Huh. Is that really the state of Mexico?
The
Is
state
that
of
like-
Mexico.
Well, that's, you know, whatever.
It
It's
gets
the state
into-
of Mexico, Brian, that put that out.
It gets into weirder territory because this guy said, I didn't know Mexico had a government.
What are you doing in here?
Yeah, it's like what's that? Is that really like the government, or is that like just some fucking like TV show?
We got these
Keep paying attention.
aliens that we made at Pottery Barn.
No, no!
Oops.
Not like that.
It would be funny if you can accidentally make some sort of illicit drug substance.
Keep up the good work. We're almost
Oh
done.
man. Donald says, I'm not sure to believe if it's real or not.
Work. You have a
It's
future.
clearly bullshit.
It's clearly real. Aliens are real.
It's the fact that anybody doesn't believe that is just paper mache is infuriating to me. Because then they're gonna show real aliens, and it's gonna make it harder for us because like remember the Mexico aliens weren't real, and it's like that was clearly fucking fake.
Remember those 1,000-year-old
If
some
that-
sixth
if that
grader-
thing's real, let any other foreign like the Finnish let a bunch of Finnish scientists look at it.
Woodsman says, Brian, there's always been aliens. I see them. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, I almost said that out loud. I would have gotten fired.
Puppies or kittens? Oh, definitely both.
I almost said that out loud. I'm stupid. That's almost as good as the Bang Dang Owl video. You remember that one, Hellvent?
Yeah.
Oops. I would like to meet someone who's seen aliens. I would like I met someone who sees UFOs like weekly, and I'm always like, can you take a picture and send it? And they're like, no, I never get a good one.
Trying to fit in.
By fighting,
It's like,
by
this
making
isn't
a
for your
nuisance of yourself? That is
Facebook.
not the Bullworth way, boy.
Yeah, you could have fooled me.
What?
I said you could have fooled me.
You
This place
could
is
have
full of
fooled
bullies
me.
and
It's like we had this
Ah, you
conversation
could have
before.
fooled
That's just
me.
school spirit.
I'm getting a weird
Hijinks.
sense of deja
Why,
vu.
in my day, we felt nothing of castrating
In my
the new
day,
boys.
3 minutes
I
ago,
want
when
you
we
to
went
stop
through
this
this.
nonsense, Hopkins. I want you to behave yourself.
We killed
You might
each
learn
other.
something.
Fine. Can I go now, sir?
On your way.
Those slingshots used to be full of
Hey, I saw you
The
somewhere.
sum of an
horrible
idea
things.
was a sum
What?
of
Shut
death.
up. Screw you, new kid. This is what we do to teachers' pets around here. You better not. Ow! Come here, you little. Yeah, come and get me.
Oh, I was gonna actually remember what I was about to look up.
What you gonna do?
I want to see what mods they have for this because there has to be something crazy.
You suck. Skinny
I think there's mods, but I'll
There's
be afraid
texture overhauls and stuff like that. I was hoping for like Grand Theft Auto stuff in there. You know what I mean?
to never quite trust texture overhauls unless I've used them extensively, so I just went with default.
Oh, this one would have been useful for you. It's the intro video skip.
Joe Skip, that's interesting.
Yeah, we could have used that a couple of times now. Oh, usually they change the fighting style, but there's not much. Eh. Oh man.
You ever play the Warriors, Brian?
I've seen the movie.
Yeah, there's a Rockstar game called The Warriors, and it plays a lot like what we're doing right here, but that's pretty like most of the game just doing this.
But do they come out and play and shit?
They certainly fucking do. And it's
Okay.
canon.
Why does everything have to be canon?
That's the most important thing ever.
You remember when we did the we did the Doom house mod, and then
Oh, speaking
someone
of Doom, there's some bad Doom movies, but yeah.
oh man, but someone was shouting like, don't let the house burn, and we're like, can't we just load the last save? And they're like, yeah, but you've destroyed the lore.
If this was actually a real life haunted computer file, you'd be fucking dead.
I hate when the text file comes to life. Oh, sorry.
Another job well done.
Procreate liked my tweet. That's nice. Procreate has
I
responded to
retweeted
a
it,
couple.
you
I
bitch.
appreciate it.
You're like,
I'm gonna
oh,
retweet.
I'm not programming like my tweet. You're welcome, Brian.
Yeah, but they've retweeted before you've retweeted me in the past. They
Thank you, Procreate.
no problem. Take your pants down.
I'm Brian. Glug, 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 glug.
No, so
I'm Brian.
look, you brought me you brought me on here to talk, and talk I shall. Did that dude just like teleport away?
Yep, they got those powers. This is Naruto.
Okay, cool. He's doing quick
Is
step.
it bedtime? I think it's bedtime. Gotta run home and go to Nighty Night Town, where good boys go.
No, Procreate.
What the fuck you call me?
Procreate has responded to a couple of things I did, but my favorite one is like, Procreate, I made this comic about Christian Weston Chandler's life, and I tweeted Christian in the thing, and Procreate's like, that's cool, we have no idea who this person is, but keep making art. And they specifically said they had no idea who the person was, and I'm like, you fucking know who I'm talking about. You know. I just thought it was funny. They're like, we have no ties to this individual, but we like art. Let's try to. The other time I tried that and it didn't work is that I was tweeting to Apple that I drew a comic about Count Dankula and his illicit pug. And I was like, look at this beautiful portrait, Apple. I'm gonna make sure your name is mentioned in all the media for my Count Dankula comic. Yeah.
One time Gurgat got blocked by the official Bubsy count when that Bubsy remaster was coming out. And they said, how dare you block my friend? He has fucking cancer. Oh, he just loves Bubsy so much. I'm sorry, he's so awkward. And then they unblocked him.
And then he just started posting horrible shit.
And then he just kept being weird, and I guess they just had to deal with him for a while. It's funny. Sleepy Dogs on fucking. Wait, what do you mean exit the game? I want to exit the game. Sleepy Dogs on $5 says restart the game again. You need to get the stink bomb fully restarted, be subjugated to 24 hours of Swanky Kong. Hip thrusting into your face. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. Can I have the 5 back?
Yeah, like I've seen.
We'll only respond to advice that comes in $10 or more. Because we were doing this for free and we're fucking it up. Ah, look at you go!
Ooh, I actually kind of like this.
Yeah, you know what would be going better is if you got the stink bomb. There's gonna be
the stink bomb. You would be able to.
It would have fixed most of the.
Oh, you went the wrong way.
The arrows point which direction you need to go.
In case you did. Oh, you missed the shortcut.
Oh,
look, it's slowing down for you, and that's nice.
Sometimes the long way is the more interesting path. Ooh. Look at how the game is so forgiving. You must be grateful.
You must be a good guy for everybody to be so nice.
You sure know how to make friends. If these people were your enemies, you'd be fucked. That voice is really fun. I don't think we've done that in a movie review. Ooh, look at that. Now you're unrealistically ahead, but I guess you just get all the advantages, don't
I beat the
you?
challenge. It was constructed for me to win it.
I think the challenge might have been in your head.
That's my favorite takedown of video games. You completed the challenge that was built for you to complete it. Like it was literally made for you to win.
Well,
so like, why
this game wasn't made for you to lose. So why do you keep doing that?
That's even funnier. I'm not saying that's not funnier, but it's oh, I won this thing specifically built for me to complete it.
Yeah.
They say I beat the jigsaw puzzle. No one else could have figured this out.
I 100%ed a jigsaw puzzle.
Like, do they sell jigsaw puzzles that nobody can solve when people just get angry and say it's broken?
I 100%ed a bag of DoorDash today, so I don't want to brag.
Yeah, we're gonna speed run some DoorDash here, people.
I think the next tune's talking. We're just gonna have like a big bag of Wendy's and we're just gonna talk about it.
The only trash food reviews I like are the microwave dinner ones because there's a lot of those I wouldn't even buy. Like, I'll try an odd restaurant item if I've if I'm like, I'm not even really hungry. Yeah, I'll try the spicy chicken nugget, whatever. But, microwave dinner though, like the cheap ones, like there's like a macaroni ball with hamburger in it. I hear it's supposed to be good, but I don't want it.
But it's a macaroni ball, and guess what the main feature is? Hamburger. The affordablest of all the meats. If hamburger's so affordable, then why does Taco Bell have to put sea sponge in there?
Because people like the sea sponge. They take it out. People like, this tastes funny.
That's funny.
Let's just play this forever.
Dude. Every day.
I like the soundtrack.
I do too.
Oh, later, Angel Hog.
It sounds like a lot of people giving us game advice. That's why I got the volume now. Captain's
For
log.
chat?
Stardate. Yes.
He's making crash my ship thinking about like I gotta turn down chat. It's like, what do you mean? Are you fucking crazy?
Big movie. Have it if you get any
That's
cheese.
too
You'll
loud.
get Michelina's spicy
Oh,
chicken
shit.
Alfredo. Big movie. That's cool. Bastian, Billy Nelson, Matt, Eric, Captain Francis from Fairly Odd Parents, or Angelica from the Rugrats. Big movie.
What?
That was my impression of the chat, but it was coming through my speaker. Yeah, Hellbent thinks he knows a lot about me, but you know, he don't even know how to turn my volume down. So can't believe he's still playing this level.
Oh, I got in the first place. Woo. Ah, they all shot me.
Oh, the successful man with a successful career and all these privileges handed towards him got into first place on his own, huh?
Yep.
Hi, YouTube. I'm gonna go back to making video updates.
Fuck.
I'm unjailable.
I got.
Oh, you're right. You
I'm
lose.
taking it for the game over. Fucking cheating video game.
That was 50 cents that I made in a fake video game.
Then I saved. You will hit a series of keys. Is it nighttime? What am I doing wrong? No, I gotta go over here.
So that's a good idea, right?
Yeah, okay, alright, sure, I'll do it.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much.
I was just telling Petey here about my idea to take over the school. I mean, my plan for us to take over the school.
Look at his watch.
Don't worry, Jimmy. It's just a little something I came up
Wow,
with.
look at that watch.
It's sink or swim, my friend. And if you're good at swimming, you gotta let the losers
I think
drown.
he's the
Why
villain.
don't you guys leave the thinking up to me?
What?
What? What the? Can't you say anything else? You know what, Petey? You were right. Jimmy is pretty dumb.
What'd you say about me? Whoa, nothing, no. All I said was that you had to be pretty dumb to get expelled from so many schools, that's all.
Relax, James. All he said was that you must be dumb. Or maybe you're all messed up because you came from a broken home.
What'd you say about me, dwarf?
Come on, dude. Chill.
No. Gary's taking everything out of context, man.
Whoa. Don't lie, Petey. Don't you lie. Because you know what happens to liars?
No, I'm not lying.
We kick them in the balls! Come on, Jimmy, let's go see how good you are with this new
Fun fact,
slingshot
kicking
energy.
people in the balls really
Don't worry,
hurts them.
friend. Nothing escapes my notice. I hear everything. You and
I
me,
don't know you.
we can
That's
do
my
things.
purse.
It ruined your day.
Jimmy, this way.
Did you know that?
We're getting kicked in the balls.
Yeah, getting kicked in the balls ruins your day.
I kicked my girlfriend in the balls one time. Didn't like it. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, joke's on him. Oh, look, it's the
He
school
admits
bus.
it.
I'm gonna look at how long this video's been going because you know what? You've accomplished so much in this time we've spent. I guess it's not about where we're going, it's about the journey there.
Everybody loves Bully. It's not about the journey, it's about the mistakes we make along the way.
Come on,
We sure have a couple. I've never been kicked in the nards. I've had things hit me in the nards that I have not enjoyed. I've had many things hit me in the nards that I do enjoy.
In high school, I was playing soccer and a girl kicked me right in the taint, missed my balls, and she started apologizing to me. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? You know, like, oh wait, no, you think you destroyed my balls? Thank goodness you missed.
And then she's like, "Can I make you feel better in any way?" And you're like,
and I
I'm
respectfully said no because
house.
I was like, let's look, we're fine. Look, it's not like it didn't hurt at all, but yeah, when it's just the tip of the toe right in the taint, it's like but not like, you know.
Oh dear.
I don't know, the specific ball shattering pain that's like a million times worse than just being like, you know, swiftly kicked in a soft, like, fleshy area. Big old difference.
Soft fleshy area didn't hurt your ball.
I said I'd do it.
I'm way ahead of you, tutorial. I remembered.
Man, this is how I want to spend my evenings.
That's all I got for you. You want me to teach you a lesson?
Oh shit.
You suck.
Nosferatu got kicked in the balls and he had his Black Butler beanie stolen. That's awful.
Nosferatu.
Is there no justice?
Is there no world for the man with the 105 IQ?
Somebody wants to be handicapped. You
Ooh-wee.
And then you just run away.
You kick him in the balls and you run away. Take a
That guy's gonna
360.
shove me, but I activated a mission and it negated his bully
Tell
shove.
him I was nasty to you.
Shut up, Gary. You're such a
If you're ever
jerk,
being
man.
So I
bullied,
do.
activate a mission near the bully and he can't hit you.
you're
Use your
so
iframes.
Cutting. I'm really upset.
That's
Actually,
cool.
I think I'm gonna go cry. Then I'd be just like you. Cry, little girl. Oh, look out. Here comes Jimmy.
One of the worst
Knock it
times I
off,
hurt my
Gary.
balls was
You're out of
jumping
line.
off of a
Oh,
12-foot
I'm
fence.
sorry. I didn't realize I was hanging out in the girls' dorm.
Why'd you do that?
Silly me.
Well,
Shut
it was
up,
a
man.
shortcut.
You're
I didn't
boring.
want to walk all the way,
Boring?
and neither did my friend. We're like, you know what, we'll just climb
I'm
fences. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Boring. You're none too
Let's do that.
interesting yourself.
So I had on my
friend.
boxers, not my tidy whities, so I jumped, and when I landed on my heels and squatted down, like gravity was like, hey, you
I'm
don't even
sorry,
have
both of you.
you
I
have nothing
apologize,
stopping
okay?
your balls from
I just
yo-yoing
get a
like,
little
you know, wah wah,
overexcited.
right?
Doing?
Forgive me.
Yeah.
Forget it.
That was
Cool.
that was very
Anyway,
painful, and I was
I
scared
got
for a
good idea
minute.
For some fun. Let's go out and
I had to
torment
walk that
someone
off, and I'm
really
like,
helpless
okay.
and unfortunate.
Either
Yeah,
either,
a near.
either I'm calling
Near
an
cut
ambulance or this
experience.
is gonna be an awful lesson.
You
He
coming,
had a
little bee?
near castrated
Come on, I'm sorry.
experience.
I'll give you a
That
kiss
could
if that's
happen.
what
I
you
don't know
want.
if that
Shut
can.
up.
If you could jump off
Then
something
come
high enough and
on.
like without enough support for your balls, like have them dislocate completely. But
Why not?
why would you even want damage to happen at all?
Harassing some old
So the lesson I learned is if you're not wearing tidy whities and you jump off something real high, make sure to cup one of your take one of your hands and cup your balls nice and good.
Tell me about this guy. Does he like to go in his own pants?
Hey, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this way.
That's pretty cool.
Piece of advice. It also works for diving off jumping boards and stuff like that, or jumping off of any like water submersible. Just cover your balls that way, like, you know, when there's a impact.
I gotta stop
it hits your fingers and nothing else.
All impact. That's pretty cool.
No lesson. If you go down water slides, just spread your legs wide open. It's funny. And people at work, they love it when you do that too.
Trying to think. You know what I've done more than enough times is that I've worn something just loose enough that I've clipped the edge of a nut while sitting. And it's like, I think that is where like my stomach shrinks into itself a little bit. You ever stare in the mirror and like suck your stomach in and out?
No, I don't stare in the mirror. Mirror stares at me.
You make your nuts go up and down. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Just a life hack for all you nut jugglers.
No, I like take a look like for a good 10 seconds, and if everything seems like it's on the up and up, I'm good. The only exception might be when I'm shaving my skull.
Oh yeah, how about shaves his head skull?
Yeah, but like after a point, like you really don't need to look. It's kind of like, you know, you take the trimmer goes. Bring. You ever mow your yard? Imagine if your yard had a huge bald patch on it.
The thing that sucks for me is I can't get a clean shave.
And
I
you're
just
a
don't.
loser, Petey. One of life's unfortunates.
So what I end up doing is I take a shower, get all my hair follicles out.
Your
That's my
dad
dad.
does live on the
Take the hair shower. Take the shower. Except he can see. Well, I guess this is a 2008 game. But you
immediately throws a beer can and stumbles around. It's great.
Take a shower, and then I get my hair follicles out, and then I shave very close using hand soap. Keep my dad out of this.
Alright then, tough guy.
You know what, kid? I like your
I'm starting nothing.
You got guts. When I was on that ridge in Korea, watching my buddies get killed by friendly fire, I could have used
The almighty dollar.
Like you.
Yeah?
Did you say the almighty dollar?
I bet you can't fight.
Did I miss that? The almighty dollar?
And I'll
And
show
lip
you
cocks.
some real moves. Classified moves. Real
I wish your mom was
special
still
army
alive.
stuff.
Cool.
Just give me a part for my radio and I'll show you what the army taught
Remember how
me.
cool
What,
it
like
was
how
in
to
the
get shot by
90s
your
when
own
we
side?
didn't have any money?
Exactly.
And we were in poverty? You remember when the
it's-
house got repossessed and everything in it?
Brian, that is the funniest thing ever.
I'm broken. My dad did have a friend that lived inside a hollowed out school bus. I'm not joking. It was painted blue, and they parked it on the side of the road, and he like put 2 beds in it. I don't know who the second bed was for, but it was
Oh,
kick
that
ass.
is similar to this.
Yeah, it's really similar. The school bus didn't run either.
That's cool.
I need
You
a
know,
hug.
Rockstar writes people realistically, people that we know, people you.
My dad is a rock star. Oh man. One time he told me a story about his gay friend. I'm just gonna unleash some trauma. He was telling me, he's like, one time they invited this gay guy to hang out with us, and I wasn't totally for it. But he told me he was gay, and I was like, I'm not gonna beat you up because you're my friend's friend. And then for the rest of the night, we had a good time. And he looks over at me and he goes, a good straight time.
A good straight time.
A good straight
Like
time.
in his head, he's like James Bond.
Yeah, but like
he's
from
like
my
talking
perspective,
with lucidity, and he's like, yes. And then we had a great time, a great straight time. And then if you're a great straight time.
yeah, from my perspective, I'm just, I'm not gay. All right. We didn't beat him up though. That's a brave new world. But I mean, that's a whole different world for him. You know what I mean?
A world I'll never know anything about. But
you and I, you know, words have left the nomenclature that never should have been in there in the first place. Like the world has maybe not softened up, but we're all trying to be a lot cooler to people, and I mean that's an even harder hit for him because he specifically is from an era where all the gay kids were getting beat up, you know.
That's a real thing.
Toxic Hell says, Brian, was that a reference to The Simpsons and Homer got the crayon out of his nose? It was a while back. It was, yeah, the man with the 105 IQ. It's one of my favorite bits in the show. This Homer has an average IQ and he's still topping everyone in town. He just can't deal with the consequence of. I have a friend who's a certified genius and he's in like the top 10 of Mensa, so I don't see him a lot. But he told me that he thinks that I am a genius, which I think is him trying to flatter me.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know. That probably got him kicked out of Mensa just thinking it. But he gave me this book called Curse of the High IQ, and it really is true that like.
Bring me up, Captain.
I'm just. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm just on it. I'm not on a different psychological level. I'm just tuned differently than other people. I'm definitely not smarter than it. I'm just tuned to different kinds of shit. Oh, Brian, stop speaking in your oogie space language.
Perhaps I'm not of this earth. Perhaps my intelligence was forged on another planet.
And I was brought down to your level to spread a phrase of peace and love.
If I fail, I'm leaving this part because if I'm gonna keep playing it badly, then there's no point.
I don't think there's a lot of truly, you know. I think George Carlin was a really smart guy, but he seemed like impossible to be around. And the older you get, the more you know what a canceling story is. He definitely crotchety, but like his daughter talked about him in a new biography, and he talked about she talked about that one time he did enough cocaine that he held her close and was like, I just want you to know I have information that the sun is about to explode in the next hour. And I love you, hold me. And it's like, oh yeah, maybe George Carlin being your dad would fuck you up.
Maybe people like losing their fucking mind on drugs isn't always like Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, it's not always a transcendental experience.
Sometimes it's just fucking sad. It's like, no, dude, I'm in control of myself when I'm on my stuff, and they're just like,
my phone, no.
It's like, oh yeah, it's really stable. You're really stable, and like they go one day without it, and that's when they show their true face. That's like, yeah. They turn into goblins, like.
Oh, that's me if I don't have
$20.
Another soda in the freezer. Genius Brian left a soda in the freezer.
Soda in the freezer people are stupid.
What were we talking about? You're telling them how smart I was, right?
Oh. No, the one day when they don't have their stuff is when little goblin man comes out like $20.
I don't know how, we've talked about this off the stream, but I have a family member that has struggled with addiction and lost. So if I ever need my car cleaned, he'll do anything for $20. And like a good friend, I'd give him the $20.
Friends, I guess.
All right, let's see how.
I was doing good.
Perfectly chilled. I'm a bit of an a-hole about how cold my sodas are. I really like a nice, like near freezing.
A nice front. No, I get it. I always thought it'd be fun trying to put like a 24-pack in someone's freezer and go like, yeah, let's go camping.
Let's go camping.
You put like a 48-pack.
But like, just to be an asshole, the other thing you got to think about that is it's got to be in like glass bottles.
Oh no.
Oh, you gotta put
really
it. You gotta put it in glass bottles, and you gotta you gotta be like, what's 2 days off? I already called your job. It's fine. Let's go. We're doing this for you. And then they come home to that, and you're like, oh, you shouldn't have left stuff in the freezer like that.
Yeah, I was just say, I don't know where they came from. Who bought those? Well,
Who even bought them? Working in grocery, I've learned that is a teenager's favorite thing to do is to take a glass bottle of milk and then just put it in the freezer and wait till it expands. And then there's not even a way to get it out without it just spilling everywhere. Anyway, don't do that. Whatever you do, don't do that.
Instructions.
Yeah. That's okay.
You really want to make people's lives
Look,
miserable.
Yeah, look.
Here's some step-by-step instructions.
First of all, the ones that break the easiest, the
fucking Fight Club over here.
Yeah. No, there's
if you wanna start
nothing is worse than me.
What do they call it?
Milk Club.
Well, I guess it could be Milk Club. Yeah, we freeze the milk.
I've caused a lot of damage in this world. If I catch you doing it, you're not allowed to watch the show anymore. You have to watch it from the
that's
outskirts
okay,
of the
but
VPN.
I claim no responsibility.
Neither of us claim any. Yeah, it's also not true. You remember on the news they were like, kids are doing it everywhere, and it was just videos of them ripping the lids off the ice cream.
I fucking failed to beat the space pirates.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see people licking ice cream. That's been going on for just about ever.
I didn't say licking. I just said ripping the tops off. I don't know why you're giving them suggestions on what to do.
I'm not, because that was like on the actual TV news. So at that point, I feel like my reach is so minuscule compared to the people who like put TV
I think that's
ads
500
on it.
times. That's 500 times worse to lick the ice cream than to. The thing about licking the ice cream too is you probably wouldn't get sick. It's like the personal evil of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a lot that's wrong with that. It's just that shows it's like whoever buys this, I don't care.
And then he accidentally buys his own ice cream.
It'd be funny if someone like just immediately did something 10 times worse to her, but that's not how. They arrested her and people got angry.
Do you remember the high school that reported that there might be man fluid in the ranch dressing, and they actually tested it for DNA and found something?
Ooh.
And then Opie and Anthony talked about it, and they're like, how potent do you have to be that someone's like, I know what this is?
That's good. I remember that one person cut their finger off and put it in Wendy's chili.
Oh yeah, that worked great. God, do you want to be the guy in the news who cut your own finger off?
Yeah, because you definitely don't get a reward. It's not like, well, even though you did it yourself, here's like $5,000 in pity money.
I can't even.
As bad as the Starbucks ball smash guy.
Talking about you.
The Starbucks ball smash guy is for the ages, and the McDonald's coffee cup lady is for the ages. I feel like I've seen this before.
What?
About right about the point where I completely screwed everything up.
Never mind.
All right, so let me look at the timestamp.
Hour and
here.
42 minutes.
Wait, you need me to help you?
Gosh.
Counting the races, which I did catch up on. I also caught up on the mini game.
Do I look like a
Oh
librarian?
man.
No, listen.
So kudos
So
to
we're-
me.
So we're
friends. Walk with me. I'll pay.
Ray says I like that
50
you're back where
minutes
you
into
were.
the game.
Bully forever.
Crazy. Make it fun.
Welcome to
50
the
minutes
endless
into the
bully
game.
stream where I just play bully and nothing but bully repetitively over and over and over and over and over.
Let's go, buddy.
Oh, Helmet, turn TeamViewer on. I want to check some files on your computer real quick while you go to the bathroom.
No.
Yep, we're starting it back over.
I've been thinking a lot about snails recently.
I don't know
Shoot.
where those files went.
If I was running hacks, I'd have save files ready to go.
That's true. More about my dad. Welcome to the dementia stream. Ray says, welcome to the dementia stream. Unforgettable times at the dementia stream. Is that clock in the top left? Is that the come back and kick me whistle? Is that clock the texture on the dude's watch?
I don't know.
It looks
But
like
I
it.
don't want to get in trouble with the authorities. You gotta
They
get
should just
Algin onto the bathroom. He's got a doo-doo.
Can you swap your model with Shrek? Shrek going around beating all the grade schoolers.
In Manhunt, you could.
That's cool. They need to mod this so you can play as Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah. They need to mod this so that I can. I don't know.
Yeah.
They need to put Kenny Loggins in this game.
Kenny Loggins.
I don't know. Kenny Log out.
Jesus.
Get it?
I got it. There should be a curb stomp button.
Hiding from the danger zone.
I hate like pissing next to people. Really not a fan.
It doesn't shoot me off until they start like getting like, hey Pally, you know.
Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I hate that too. Is your mission just to stop 2 people?
Gotta take algae to his fucking locker, dude.
Oh, this is like a protection mission?
Yeah. Yeah, it's to take his mid-afternoon shit because of all the chocolate brownies.
I thought he was just gonna walk into the locker and be like, thank you.
Jimmy, here's the cash. I'll tell my mom that not everyone at Bullworth is mean.
Sleepy Dog says you should mod this. So you should play as Crash Bandicoot and you can just spin the kids into the lockers.
I'll mod this so I can play as Max Payne.
That'd be pretty good. Just as Hellbent. Would be pretty fun.
I had the slingshot out. Oh, that's not nice. You shouldn't grab people by the balls.
Don't do what this video game's doing. Bullshit. I think you should run right up to that and just pull you out of the carpet. Where on earth did he go?
And beat,
it's like
beat
when you're playing.
Beat the devil out of me.
I know. It's like when you're playing hide and go seek. You're just covered in.
I grabbed him by
eggs.
the balls too and crushed his balls, right? So he should be like, as we mentioned earlier about balls,
on the floor,
serendipitously. You know, getting your balls
both
smashed.
Both his legs should be broken.
Well, it says I got stuff I could do upstairs, so I guess let's do that. Hey, leave me alone. You, Jesus. Never gonna get used to that.
That's how I always did it. It takes them a minute to realize there's stairs.
I had a friend who did that at the mall. It was the damnedest thing I ever saw, but on that segment,
really?
It was. Yeah, he was real wiry though, and also probably on like some drugs of. Yeah, definitely on drugs. Yeah. So, you know.
That's cool. Your friend's cool. Is he still around?
I mean, like, he's not dead.
He's there, but he's not there.
In the same sense that, like, you know.
My dad's around.
Yeah, like.
Uh-oh.
The most drifty person you've never known is around.
So, I'm gonna need your help with this.
Drugs take a hold of a
Sounds
man.
all right. Thanks.
But women can't get addicted to them. It's a fact. That's not true. No one fucking try any.
I can't believe I saw. I'm not gonna say the thing by name because if I do, you just can't, right? But I was surprised to see somebody on the video website.
Okay.
Inhale through their nose from a thing
really?
that you're not supposed to do. And that was funny to me because I only remember like the Biggest Losers.
We had
Or what?
family members that thought you could do that with pixie sticks and your tears would turn that color.
Give it
Thank goodness
Cheers
they're
don't
wrong.
turn
Yeah,
color.
that's just sugar. You're fine.
Unfortunately for you, my
They're just,
not a
they're just
good
getting
feeling.
high off of like
That is exactly
not breathing
what I can
oxygen.
do. In fact, I can do anything I
I
want in
have a
this place.
coworker that
Anything
had
at all. Ciao, Spotty.
cancer all the way up the inside of her mouth, and she opened her mouth and she's
you
like, "Get
should
your
say I'm
phone
the girl's
flashlight out,"
dorm,
and I
little
did.
perv.
And she has
Guess you ain't
no.
dressing me
It's like
with
a cave
eyes.
in there. There's no divider between her
Do I have to?
where her nose and her mouth are.
She's stolen my lab notes.
How
Without
dare
them, I'm
she?
gonna fail chemistry and I'll
No,
never
it's
get
just
into med
really
school. Now I
interesting.
won't
She's
find
like, "That
cure for
doesn't
cancer.
scare you,
Basically,
does it?"
the
I'm
future
like,
of the whole world rests on those notes.
What's in it for
I
me?
just didn't know you could have that.
If you get them back, I'll kiss you.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That's okay.
I don't want her pointy, jaggedy polygons.
If you
That's
don't,
got
I'll tell the
herpes.
She
whole school you're some kind of
she totally does have a
sick
sore on her.
girl
Look at
getting
that.
changed in their
Yeah,
dorm.
Relax.
that's
One
a
set
good
of lab
touch.
notes coming up.
It's a good touch. Gross. I've met a lot of people who said they've had that on their mouth.
I'm not
I've
saying
never...
I'm not saying that I didn't see it, but I'm not saying that I did see it. I'm not saying that's what I was talking about, but I'm not saying that wasn't what I was talking about.
Herpes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick up the apple, you asshole.
Certainly looks like a cold sore.
Yeah. That's not what I wanted. Oh, whatever. What's this? Eggs. I got all the eggs one lad needs.
You get to be a naughty boy. Man, I'm just thinking about how fun it would be to be a Shining game. Like, what if there was the Shining game?
That could be fun if I think it would, instead of doing the route that everybody does with the like asymmetrical multiplayer experience, it could just be like a 1 or a 2 player game.
I was gonna say I'd rather have
maybe work on a really good AI companion where you got like the 2 survivors and the crazy. And you maybe get some mysteries to solve and like.
Yeah, you get to run away from Jack for the game. I think that'd be fun.
And maybe put in a bunch of different endings since it's a big place. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you don't have like the dynamics of having a million characters, but what you do get is like the dynamics of being able to do a lot of stuff.
You can have the hotel
area.
change shape too. Remember how the hotel? We did the Shining episode already, right? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
God, this has been a long week. Shining one's like my favorite one, actually. Now that I think about it,
well, you didn't know it existed until like.
But I forgot it existed until I remembered you writing Amy and Big the cat in the hot tub while Jack was typing.
Oh, hell. I gotta hide.
No, and my favorite part of the Shining like lore is that people thought that Kubrick had this big secret plan, and like all the rooms go to different places, and they all, you know, coincide with special meanings, and that, you know, he was trying to fuck with you. And then Mike Flanagan, who did the sequel to The Shining, Dr. Sleep, he specifically got a hold of the Kubrick blueprints, and in the blueprints it actually shows that the studio had fire exits, and the only reason all that stuff's all messed up is to fit the fire exits. And like all this stuff, like Kubrick's a genius. It really was like, fuck, dude, we gotta.
My nads!
My nads! I got Kubrick's nads, yeah.
Leave me alone. I'm just trying to go to school. Holy shit. I destroyed that guy. He's never.
It was just a blood splat.
He's like, oh, he didn't catch him when we did our best. It's like, dude, he destroyed your balls.
You're not walking ever again. I'm sorry.
Oh,
now what do you? My arm!
Son of a bitch. Shit again. Fuck.
He shakes his fist like an angry Springfielder. That run jump's pretty good. Emily!
Emily, the authority figure's chasing me. Ah, no! You grabbed him by his balls.
It's the space balls.
What's
your
my
goal to
mission
just make it-
objective?
Yeah, to get away from the
I
people.
gotta sneak into the girls' room and pick another lock. Oh, I got firecrackers.
she like wiped her mouth on some chapstick. She's like, go put this in the other girl's locker.
Oh, I thought he's not stuck.
I keep thinking you just like hit him in the head till he's done.
I would really like some kind of option similar to that, but
And then you get shipped to a mental hospital, and like the rest of the game can be completed as such.
He just kept running around the locker room and grabbing people by the balls and crushing them.
Suspend him. I like how they all spawn just around him. My ball!
I'm never gonna make it to the trash can. Ah, there's no God.
Sleepy Dog says, don't you got a slingshot?
I can't kill the truant officers.
Huh.
I guess I'm safe here for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna salt and snake my way through here.
Called Snake in the Drain.
I don't know how you're supposed to sneak into this though, but whatever.
I like the one locker is different. Which one am I supposed to go into? He puts his balls in the block.
Let her be a hole. That's what we call Beatrice behind her back. So I guess I kind of want to just run away. I'm scared. I got like no health. I need a soda. There's a pig there. I'll go over here.
Man, look how
Life-giving soda pop.
Chat, can you stand diet soda? I can only do diet soda now.
Once in a while, I get in the mood for like having sweet stuff like cherry colas around. Then I get rid of them. I take them back and I get rid of them.
Like a drink of cherry cola.
It's pretty good.
Can you just walk around with that?
Time to kill.
At places I work, you get fired for holding one of those. You're just knocking out the football team.
Hey, you piece of shit.
Better run, weak sauce.
Hey, that's not how you use a baseball bat. No.
I thought I was gonna make a
it's all
wiffle ball.
going wrong. I'm gonna
No.
run away. I've heard of
that guy's so angry.
I've heard
he's
of
flipping.
violent instances that have gone like that lately, where like, now you're all
I
gonna
saw
pay."
them on the internet.
They're like, oops,
Yeah.
and they
The
drop it.
government
They just
footage.
get the shit beat out of them.
Yeah,
I'm in
diet
trouble.
A&W, man.
Good thing my character likes to run.
He's in great shape.
He wouldn't swing. I hit the kill guy button and got nothing.
Zero Sugar Mountain Dew Little Caesar is probably the best one they got.
Destroy his balls.
Speaking of, had a date the other night. Pretty cool.
Blamming.
Am I right? There was nothing left in there after she stepped on me.
Here you go.
7 out of 10 night. Not bad.
She just starts like licking your face.
Come here.
Oh, gross.
Oh no.
Oh, she'd like
The
knock your
virus
health
moves
points
on.
down.
There should be like a close up of the virus entering his bloodstream. Like,
Your model just has a little bit of a sore on it for the rest of the game.
but I get like a 2 strength buff because I'm angry all the time.
Oh man, can you picture your character having just a little cold sore on the side for the rest of the game?
That would be funny. People would get angry. Itching powder.
Oh. Why wouldn't
Bet
you
your
have
ass
that,
I'm
though?
climbing up here. Why wouldn't I? Hey, sauce boss. Little King Caesar says Diet Coke tastes different compared to regular Coke, but still tasty. It's not the worst.
Like Diet Coke.
Be cool. There's like a big ghost that like killed me in here or something.
Oh yeah, why isn't there anything up here? There's a ghost in that Goofy's Funhouse game on the PlayStation, and that game knew about fucking ghosts.
I got 1 out of 40 collectible. It's this blue thing. Oh, it's a hiding place. I think this is for when I'm. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be in here. I'm gonna leave. Uh-oh.
Can you jump into that?
Yep, it's like Mario 64.
Do, 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 do. You're gonna just fall straight out. Only one way to go. In a body bag.
I just wanted to teleport is all. It's a speedrunning.
It's a speedrunning tactic, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like when you reset the game. You gotta get your speedrunning up.
God, just any fictional story that involves somebody jumping into a painting like Super Mario 64 kills me. I can't handle it.
I just like the idea of jumping into a... Like Saving Private Ryan, but at the end they just jump into a painting.
At the end, instead of fighting the tank, he looks over to a painting of like Miami Beach. He jumps into it and he's like, "Wham!"
Okay, Jenny. That's a different movie.
That's the monkey paw where she jumps into the painting and then turns into
Forrest Gump.
Gump, yeah.
Now that I'm sick the rest of my life, I would like to be with you, Forrest. Okay.
So tell me.
Cool.
Oh man, that TV show he's watching, it sucks.
Does that fuel your filthy little?
You are watching the Static Channel.
Oh, Mary.
You're
all
watching
static.
the 24x24 static channel.
Do you like the boys on the team?
All static. All disappointment.
I see you guys
Oh,
are getting along
royalty
as
free.
usual.
I'm just toughening him up. Turning him into a man or a woman or something.
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Petey.
Ah, Peace Stain. Good to see you.
Listen, Jimmy, I need a favor. Bucky went to the auto shop to get some parts for his science project.
I just built some stuff in the basement, and we're gonna need to set it up.
Please? Why don't you go
I
yourself?
need you guys' help.
I've got homework.
Do you know anything about wiring?
Okay, I'm frightened. And I've got a weak bladder. Oh, I think the bullies might have gotten him. Please, I'll pay.
I say do it. It's a good chance to show Russell who's in charge around here.
I
Now
won't
run
be a
along,
trick villain.
Peace Stain, before you mark the carpet. Yes. We've got to take care of Russell and his boys. Then, after that, take care of all the other cliques. Soon, this school will be ours.
I don't want the school.
Yeah, well, I do, pal, and I intend to get it. Now
Look
go
at
out
his
that door.
square
And what are you
mouth.
gonna do?
I'm not planning.
I have to be rented on the PS2.
Knock it off.
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Put an ass on him, though.
Oh, you like that crane? Ha, beat it.
That was uncalled for.
He won't be going home to his kids.
Yeah, there's your education.
Turbo mode.
I just punched 6 months of Spanish out of his head.
Oh man.
Wait, am I protecting Bucky or killing Bucky? Hang on. Whatever.
You're like, Bucky, I'll make sure no one will ever hurt you again, and you just start hitting him against the wall.
Yeah, like I had to turn around there for a second because I'm like, wait a minute. I think I'm supposed to make. I think I'm supposed to run over to Bucky over here.
God.
Hear that, or Bucky's suffocating back at home base.
I hope we can get pizza tomorrow.
Bucky!
Ah, a bit.
King Little Caesar with $2. His favorite Mountain Dew. His favorite is Frostbite Voltage and Pitch Black. I like
Frostbite Voltage, yeah.
What was it called? Code Red was really good. I enjoyed that. I'm like, oh, that's pretty nice. I had one of those once. I liked it. They still have Code Red?
Sometimes. As a kid, I remember Code Red coming out, and I remember telling my dad, I'm like, they're gonna have a Code Yellow someday, and a Code Blue.
For all the Sonic characters.
For all the Sonic characters. And I remember that summer that all the flavors came out. My favorite at the time was there's one called Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel.
And then you got a beating.
Yeah. There was no Code Yellow.
There's no Code Yellow. He just starts kicking you in
Baja
the head.
Blast. Yeah. Or Baja Blast.
I think you can only get that at Taco Bell now, right?
Sometimes they sell it in cans for like a seasonal thing, but like Baja Blast.
The Baja Blast season, of course, when the Baja berries.
What is the Baja Blast berry?
Some
Mountain Dew flavors
I keep
taste
trying
like
to do
markers.
Manhunt controls when this is not Manhunt.
Baja Blast is one of those flavors like how like a magic marker smells like. It's a scented marker, so it should smell like something. Man, mercy.
Yeah, screw the bat. Punching them works way better.
I got a pretty keen sense of style. Damn it, kid! Keep it down!
Come on, boys. We gotta go.
I never make money on cartoons.
Police are gonna say a lot of crazy stuff about me, but here's a skateboard. I stole it off a kid's body.
Don't worry about it. I know my rights. When they're dead, it's fine.
I put the wheels on myself. They're from 4 different skateboards, so they should be fine.
Oh, fuck. I like the breakcore music.
Caesar has nice things to say about Baja Blast, but
oh,
it's
she don't
only
want my
good
help
with
anymore.
Taco
It
Bell.
took too fucking long. Okay.
Taco Bell used to sell this thing called like the XL Mondo Crunchwrap burrito. Does anyone remember that shit? It was a $12 burrito.
It didn't
but
exist.
It was. I came from the
Never fucking existed.
Liar.
Oh, I'm dead.
You fell right on the gravel. Oopsie doodle.
I died. Why give me a
They had
skateboard
a-
if it's just gonna get me killed?
They had a crunch wrap burrito. Like it was an actual burrito that they like grilled the edge of the tortilla and shit. It was
Yeah,
like an
that-
actual
that's not real.
product from a. Well, I
Oh my
hallucinated
god,
this
there's
was
a
delicious.
fucking dead guy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So. So. Of course, because it was like a burrito with like real steak in it and shit, I went to go order it like a year later. I'm like, you have the Mondo Crunchwrap burrito? And he's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm in high
That
school.
doesn't exist.
Because I stepped out of that universe and
It's
into
not
this one.
real. There's no Mondo
It's
Crunchwrap burrito. It's a fucking
was-
figment of your
there
cracked
was-
little stupid imagination.
I am tempted. I'm gonna go on Google
Why
right
are you
now. and
making
pull
up
that
food
burrito.
items? It doesn't make you interesting.
Are totally acting
You're not Fight
does.
Club.
Gross.
Do you remember the Taco Bell
Mr. Hedrick saw me
chimichanga burger?
writing in my diary during class, and he took it and he locked it in his desk. And he says
No.
he's gonna give it to the
Can you
principal
upgrade the type of
tomorrow.
girl? Yeah,
If
you
anyone
believe
sees
that
what's
one.
in there, I will just die. It's really personal.
Yeah,
I know they got
nothing
taco
like having the whole
fries or
school know
whatever.
your deepest secrets. Makes your teenage years go by in a flash.
It used to be the.
You'll soon find out.
Me? Why?
In the diary, I talk a lot about you and me.
What? There is no you and me.
Yeah, Yeah, there is. See, first you rescued my notes from Mandy, and then we fell in love, and you brought me flowers, and wrote me poetry, and showed this
Oh yeah,
kinder,
they do not have
sensitive
that
side
burrito
that
anymore.
soon the whole world is gonna know
Doesn't
about.
exist.
We're like,
There's
It
no
doesn't
Crunch
exist.
Wrap Mondo Burrito.
Then we can kiss.
You're a
Hank.
Mondo
Flowers are
idiot.
contagious once they start to scab over.
Oh god, that's gross.
Herpes. Not my bees, but herpes.
It was called the
Yay, herpes free. I'm still herpes free.
in the game. Yeah, they have one called the Frito Burrito now.
I wonder what's in that.
Disappointment.
Yeah, exactly. What's in the Frito burrito?
What's the song? It was the double steak crunch burrito. That's what it was.
The double never existed. Not real burger. They made up schizo crazy burger for idiots.
Stupid idiot dumb fuck burrito with cheese.
Yeah,
I've written a documentary about Brian's dumb fuckery. It's called "Would You Like Lies with That?"
Oh fuck! I mean, it looks like
If
the
Brian-
starting point's right here, but I
Hey,
don't
look
know.
at you glitch out of the
Whatever, I guess just climb here.
glitch your way up there. Now go down.
No.
Down never existed, Brian. You're crazy. Yeah.
I can walk in there for a little bit. The thing about stealth is you gotta have your super cool radar that tells you where people are looking.
I like when the chat gets involved because I've looked in from the bottom of the screen to the top now, the chat has been arguing about the Crunch Wrap burrito.
It's not
And
fucking
informing me that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's fucking made up bullshit that you're just trying to like throw up because you think it's funny. It's like when you make up Pokemon.
The Schmoopy Chew is real.
I got a level 4 Schmoopy Shoe, and like the guy who like really loves Pokemon, like fucking like has a mental break. He's like, I gotta, show me this Schmoopy Shoe.
It was the Sonic and a Pikachu. I swear to God, officer, Your Honor.
I swear on the grave of your mother. I respect them very much, mothers.
Family reunion, eh? I could never have that problem with my mom because
No, your father could remarry and you could have like you'd be on Tinder and go, oh cool.
there's subreddits for
and
that.
they've not met her yet, right? Like let's just say it's like the timing is ridiculous.
Again. It keep happening.
You get the absolute worst fucking timing ever. And you're like, that'll never happen to me. Then it does, and you're just like,
son of a gun.
I'm not reading the diary.
Did you know JFK? Hell, this is like Amnesia. You gotta read all the diaries.
Thankfully not like Amnesia. I know this. I've played the bully before.
Did you know that JFK and his dad were Eskimo bros? And he knew? Chat,
does
an
Eskimo
Eskimo
bros
bro, it's a phrase for two gnomes who share the same igloo. It's when
Is
two
that
two
gay?
people have no, it's for
I
two
don't
guys who have slept with
understand.
the same girl.
Oh.
but it's described as two Eskimos who have shared the same igloo.
That's
And that's where
funny.
Eskimo Bros comes from, and then you high five your friend for sharing the igloo and giving warmth in a time of need. JFK The Taco Bell dog was not played by a girl Sister A unless you mean the actual dog. He's played by Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
The Queero Taco Bell.
You called me a... It's not fucking cool, dude.
Is that what I said? I have a speech impediment. And you can't make fun of me for how I talk. It's against the rules.
And the Tourette's will begin in 3, 2.
Ah!
Go away, Mom! I'm playing with my truck.
I'm playing Bully on PC.
Mother, disperse! I'm playing Bully on PC.
It's like, but you jumped out of school. Get out my way, dorkweed. He's like, oh, I was gonna play. Nope, not today.
I got 24 cores in this computer. Out of my way, bitch. Future street race. Future street urchin.
Look, if I stop now, I'll forget everything I learned up to this point. There's no way I'll ever win.
This is what he says when I tell him to stop streaming too. He's like, I'll forget everything I learned. It won't have been worth it.
No, I've forgotten too much already. Look, I've been proven right.
Sweetie, you gotta go through there. It's okay, the computer will...
You told me to go through there. Why did it not work that time?
Kennedy and his dad dated the same girl, and Kennedy knew that his dad had experiences with her. Do you think Kennedy was like, this is pretty great?
I love my family. Do you hear what the Kennedys are doing these days?
I have
a thinking about that one.
Relationship with my dad. We do everything
together. I don't even think
together.
I can read it out.
Him and his dad did everything together, helping.
I'm just saying, like, there's a Kennedy reading a book that happened recently. It's very funny, and I feel like JFK be like, yeah, it sounds like a fun afternoon.
Yeah, right. Don't like that.
And then I almost said it out loud. No,
I know.
Can't say it. It's in a book, though.
It's in a book, so you can say it.
Apparently, like, politician people are very up and I won, you fucker. Do you hear that victory music? You know, I savor that, but that's like, that should sting like the bee.
In a fake game inside a real game.
Yeah.
It's like 2 levels of useless.
Fuck you, I'm the best.
Put this on my demo
This
reel.
This is the personal anthem of my life. I'll just play at my funeral.
Brian, specifically track 37 of the Bully soundtrack. That's right, mission 7 of the Future Racer games. 6 and 5 will not do.
Yeah, no, has to be 7.
Helmet used to have like acting on his reel, and now he just shows clips of these video games. And he's like, "Yep, I played
all
these."
my resumes. Like, it's just a 4-hour video
Including
of
all
me playing this and like doing really good. But like, gotcha.
Including all the in-person work he does.
There's like a bunch of like words you're not supposed to say.
Setting up,
Like,
yeah,
every
he's
time I
setting up
lose, I
AV equipment for people, and they're like,
unforgivable. And that's just a taste of what you'll get if you hire me.
Sleepy Dog says it's your stream. You can say whatever you want. Who's gonna fire you? You?
You know what? 50% of that's a good point, because I tell Brian to reel it back way more than I ought to. But it comes from an old habit of if I tell people like, now look, you can say anything you want, just don't say the N-word. And they'll be like, okay, and they'll say something immeasurably worse. I'll be like, wow, that's impressive. I couldn't have ever prepared for that.
I say the N-word way too fucking often. I was like, hey, help that. Nice rack.
I got robbed.
That was
a negative experience.
A negative experience.
My favorite though is like, look, just don't say the F word. You know, you can say fuck, but don't say the other F word and don't say the N word. And people are like, gotcha. And then they start saying like
the R word.
Yeah, they go down the list, all the list of the other potential words that would be like categorized in that area. It's like, oh yeah, just those two, no problem. I got lots of other shit I like to say.
I watched a thing with Patton Oswalt where someone was like tweeting to him like, can you believe that all these socialist lib cucks are taking all our good words away and we can't say F words and T words and D words and B words? And he's like, you know, the cool thing about being a painter is when they stop making a color for you to paint with, you can mix two paints and create a different one. And you can still call it art. You're so good at your words, maybe you're able to express them different ways. Express your hatred of other people in other ways.
Yeah, I don't know, just make it a stupid baby game. That's how it always ends anyways. So just accelerate to that point and just be really quick about making up new words if it bothers you. Like, get your friends together and be like, okay, this is our slang for this week. Don't let them know until we unleash it. And then once they ban that one, have the next one ready to go. It's like, okay, swap to this next one.
It's like World War II codes.
Then I'll have to develop a system like get you like destroyed quick enough.
Oh.
Let's do this.
We bring code girls back, just like in World War II, but like instead of cracking like Nazi codes for like missile designs, they're cracking fucking they're cracking the next word to like hurt somebody. The problem with that is context. You don't even have to say you know what I mean? You don't have to say
Remember Bully Hunters
what it
where
is.
they had this like stream where they like had programmers hunt people who were calling women bitches in Call of Duty? And of course it was all staged, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Do you think people on those shows, like, people saw them in real life and were like, hey, women suck 69.
Oh, they did stuff in the past, but
oh, that's funny. So they're reformed.
I don't know how to put it reformed, but it was all to sell headphones.
That's funny.
Whoa, look at that realistic wedgie. I like his little cell phone pouch. People have those in real life now, and they don't bully them at all.
Not a chance.
My cousin.
Ever see fat guy with a cell phone on clip on belt?
I always knew
Yeah, I had a boss like that. I had a boss that was he was telling me about targeted advertising because Amazon started like listing products that I didn't search for that I had been talking about. And he's like, I know what you're talking about. Sometimes when I talk about something, Google immediately starts searching for it. I'm like, that's weird. Like, what happens? And he's like, it just starts searching for it and then gives me a list of results. And I'm like, well, do you have your phone off when it's happening? He's like, no, I always leave my phone on with the screen on the home screen. I'm like, do you think you're just hitting that button that says, hey, Google? And he's like, no, I never hit that button. And then I hit it for him and I'm like, you know, diapers.
I thought shift was run, but shift is punch. Oh, it's okay, I guess.
Oh, man.
This just takes me to biology anyways. I'm fine with that.
I like that the game's like, keep going forward. Because if Helmet has his way, it's going to start the game back over at the beginning.
Let's hit that reset game button again.
I had that happen with Yakuza. Remember those Yakuza games?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I can't watch a frog get hurt.
This looks like it was for the Wii.
Was.
This is definitely for the Wii.
Is this really what they thought I wanted out of a video game?
Well, at least you can't accidentally cut your hand.
That would be way better, and you can't punch as hard. Oh, it's pre-rendered.
Probably about the time they're making Manhunt 2.
Yeah.
I saw a guy eat a frog's heart. Like he took the frog and like bit its chest open, then
Oh,
Yeah,
your friends are so cool.
ate it alive while it's still beating heart and showed it to me on its tongue while it was still beating. It was like, ah!
And he's like, why don't women like me?
What's the matter?
Helmet,
Don't you
point your
like
Wii remote.
cutting things
Actually, it
open?
wasn't a friend of mine, but actually, I think he's dead now.
So he might as well been.
Patience, Hopkins. You can't rush
I'm the only
science.
friend Helmet has that hasn't like sold his liver for drug money.
No, they didn't get to
Creative
sell.
Dave
They
says-
usually lose it, like you lose
Yeah.
your car keys.
Remember, slow and steady
Where'd it
wins
go?
the race.
I was just trying to score easy ice, and oops, no liver, and like it's really inconvenient because my
When does it grow
birthday's
back?
tomorrow.
Let's see if you can keep it up.
I need some
shall
gas
we?
money to go see my cousin. Oh, I heard
Oops,
something
I
good
hit
from
restart again.
yeah. I heard some good advice from a 12-stepper friend I have. He said, what's the difference between an addict and alcoholic? He's like, an alcoholic will steal your shit, but the addict will help you look for it for an hour. It's like, fuck, that's true. I
Yeah,
will be
kill
right
him.
back.
You lock on, then you press left alt.
I believe it. Care to prove me wrong?
If I took a couple of pairs from Mr. Burton, maybe he'd let me keep one for myself.
I've been thinking a lot about snails recently.
Better keep quiet.
Gotta pick more locks. I'll see you later.
Move, nerd!
How original. Call me a nerd. What next?
I don't think Bully has fake TV. Sleepy Dog Zone.
But words will never hurt me.
Alright, you ask, boy. What's this?
You sound like a cartoon character when you talk.
You sound like a fucking asshole.
That's you?
I'm sorry.
I'm the most suitable candidate I
Even
know.
when you're right.
So's your mom. Yeah, right.
I'm sorry you hire me.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't discriminate against ass licks.
Don't forget to wipe.
Don't forget to wipe
How's
ass.
the campaign, Ernest?
You'll vote for me, won't you?
Yeah, not a chance.
What if I pay you?
Pay me? Now you're talking.
I always knew I was a born leader.
Yeah, but unless you buy everyone's
Is he
vote,
supposed to
you're
look
never
like Bill
gonna win,
Gates? Because that
they are
motherfucker
definitely
looks
gonna
like Bill
ruin your
Gates.
speech at the debate.
Yeah, in the real life, Bill Gates did fucked up stuff. Didn't he steal a bunch of things?
I don't know.
Like
Didn't he like buy MS-DOS for like real cheap, and then the guy who made it like
Killed himself or something?
I think.
Been a politician at
Oh
heart.
god, probably.
Is that right? Because
I
that's
don't
right.
know,
There needs to be a movie about that. That'd be fun.
Do you remember? I showed you that song? It's just the bass line to "I Got a Feeling."
I feel it. Yeah, that's stolen.
Yeah, it's just bam, 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 with like a separate backing track, and then Black Eyed Peas. He sued Black Eyed Peas for taking the bam, bam, bam. And the Black Eyed Peas sued him back, and there's some report that he died. We don't know.
I got a
Good
feeling that someone's gonna steal my. I missed Ernest's speech. Fucking failed.
You just let him. It's like warning your punishment is start the game over.
I'm just gonna go music class.
Hello, boys and girls.
Man.
I'm Ms. Peters, and I'm going to be your music
her
teacher
shirt.
this year.
Oh, it's the carpet.
Left
match.
alt and right alt. Good to know. Oh god.
Ooh. I didn't know your computer knew the difference. I like there's a different dev team for every one of these mini games.
Fuck yeah, let's rock. Suck my balls. That's why you gotta suck my fucking balls. Suck on the left nut, suck on the right. Suck
Activision
on the
can
left
suck
nut,
on the
on it
nuts
right.
all night.
Gobble them nuts, you gobbling slut. Gobble my nuts, gobble left and right.
A little extra build on OK Cupid.
Ryan, where's my backup?
Your backup nuts? Can't beat a basic game, even though it's even more simple than the actual one.
Yeah, keep was in the theme of
you're
getting your balls sucked.
I gotta go take my stupid medicine.
Whatever, I got 70%. That's a passing grade. Fuck you.
That was actually on time. Great job.
Brian doesn't have the heart of music in his soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Hopkins.
I'm hoping I could beat the most basic of musical levels.
I'm Brian. I can't fucking rhyme two words together because I don't know how the fucking English language works. I'm half literate. It's a real problem.
Is Brian okay? Brian hasn't been okay since he met Helvet, and that was a decade ago. I'm broken.
This marriage is a sham.
This marriage is a sham, and I fake it every time we finish.
That's okay because we get to see this cutscene again. This is like being stuck in a time warp.
How original.
You know what else is like being stuck in a time warp? This fucking friendship.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Alright, you ass boy. What's
That guy's not a
words
leader.
hurt. Words hurt.
Someone puts their hand in your throat like that, I think you're allowed to stab them.
Class president. That's you?
I'm the most suitable.
Oh, Sister A, is it all the farting I've been doing?
Yeah, right.
I've been, I mostly drink a lot of liquids when we do these streams. Because,
Yeah,
it
Brian
hurts my
drinks
throat.
like 3 Diet Cokes and eats McDonald's cheeseburger from the refrigerator that's usually about a week old.
Vote for me, won't you? Yeah.
I started
He goes, hey,
microwaving
hell
him.
bet, and he just starts like undulating and making gas.
Now you're talking.
And then you hear like,
Yeah, but unless you buy everyone's vote, you're never gonna
Oh,
win.
man.
Because they are definitely
It's a
gonna
post
ruin
Big
your
Mac
speech at the
like
debate.
gestation. Jiggle.
I was
It's part of
depressed
the
all
Grubhub
week.
dance. If you've seen the commercial, you know what it is.
I don't know.
John Lovitz does the Grubhub dance.
the second part of the Grubhub dance is the gestation jiggle.
Good. I've always been a politician at
So you
home.
now record yourself. It'd be great if the guy who owned DoorDash or Grubhub or fucking Uber Eats was like into feeding people, making them fat. You know, one of those kind of people. He's like, yeah, discounts for everyone. It's like, this isn't really good business practice. I said fucking discounts for everyone.
Wasn't there some like Fox
Discount.
News?
and take pictures of their houses.
Let them know how I feel.
I'll have access to those. Why is Ernest's flag count? Whatever. I get it. Ernest is like,
Send them before.
hey, you're this is like JFK kinda.
I hope the play goes well.
My help. How many of you out there feel
If you guys look it up, if you look up Sonic the Hedgehog JFK, you will not be upset.
Yeah, Tails thing is funny.
Tails said to kill Robotnik on the motorcade.
It's not inverted, but I can manage.
I gotta go find my allergy pills. I gotta take.
Is that a joke? Brian has to take allergy pills or he'll die, so think about that. Next time you make fun of him having allergies. Nah, he just likes the pills. He just thinks it's fun to take them is all. Classic Brian. Are they like gonna like take Benadryl and Sudafed off the? I feel bad for people who got allergies. Some dumb TikTok assholes make a meme about shadow people, and now your allergy medicine's gonna be illegal. Yay! That's great.
I do take the allergy pills that people take to see the Shadow Man.
Yeah, well, the FDA says that shit doesn't work, and you're stupid.
I'm just trying to think of a world that like I'm just getting these horrible headaches and just snot's running down my nose and I can't breathe out my nose anymore. And they're like, this is how it's supposed to be. That seems like a you problem. The rest of your life is gonna be miserable.
Did they actually ban menthols? I don't check, but like it just shocks me that.
No, they didn't.
They didn't ban menthols. Good. That seemed like that would be wrong. I guess he just banned it in DC.
You gotta get that guy. He's got the arrow on his head, so you know to shoot him.
It aims real slow. So I gotta like move my mouse like 5 times. And I got a real high sensitivity mouse too.
Your fucking hands?
No, I just got a drink on my table here and I want to knock it over. Hell yeah, hail you, whoever.
Thank you, everyone.
Those are all the same model of him.
Those Jays are pretty good. Those sounded like they were right off a Sega Genesis game.
There was never any doubt.
You know what the difference between this and the Sega Genesis is?
Nintendo.
Nothing. I was gonna say nothing. Neither of them are making new games.
Nintendo.
Rockstar has more money and plant things in there.
A lot of the head writers have actually left Rockstar.
Really? Much like Pixar, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, they're kind of getting Pixar wiped. Maybe not wiped, but definitely like people are voluntarily going like, well, that was fun. They're gone.
That's
happens
true.
in game studios all the time. Of course, it's actually really high pressure work, believe it or not.
Oh, I'm sure GTA 6 got like halfway done and like restarted already.
What's going on here? Get down on the floor with both hands behind your head.
It did get leaked. GTA 6. Not the whole game, of course. I do like that they're doing a female protagonist this time. I'm not against that. I know people are gonna like rage bait content about that, but you know, whatever. No, after playing that Saints Row remaster, or not remaster, remake, reimagining.
Yeah, but like,
I'll take anything better than that. So if like putting a Latina woman as the lead character ruins Grand Theft Auto, then I don't think it'll be the character. Because like, come on, I'll take anything that's better than. Like, there's this whole thing about waffles at the start, and Saints
Really?
Row, the new Saints Row sucks so bad. It's you know how I didn't like Gex?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I was playing that instead of fucking Saints Row the final. Volition, the studio that made it's gone. No more Volition.
I put a costume in your closet. Put
Yeah,
it on.
it's true. Anything Hellbent says is true. I've never
There's a
checked
Nazi in my bed.
A bed where anything could happen.
You know, these days, just owning that.
There's a Nazi in my bedroom. What do I do? Wubba lubba lubba lubba.
Is that like a VHS
that's
tape
a
to give to
song-
Germans in case they
I was
find a
gonna say,
friend?
that's a song from Sesame Street.
If
There's
your
a
friend
monster in the
dresses
mirror.
like a Nazi, this is what you do. You take a picture, tell on them.
And go boo hoo. Oh, I actually did an animation for the German government. Which is really cool.
Traitor.
And my friend who played Hitler
Traitor.
in a cartoon.
Hey, what's going on?
He
much.
actually
lying
slipped
here
in some
wishing I
like
could be
Germany
more
has
like
really
you.
changed since the
Whatever.
1930s, and he
I'm
got some
cursed.
like
Yeah.
some of that
really.
footage in there.
Yeah,
So my
cursed by
art does
brains.
exist in
Do you know
something
what
next to
torture it is to be
videos of Hitler
thinking
doing
all
speeches.
the
I
time?
thought
I'm
that was
surprised
funny.
that we don't see
That's
this
the German
character in-
government
Yeah,
sanctioned.
you're cursed.
Yeah, why
You're
isn't he
great.
on t-shirts and like
What else is
Why
going
isn't
on?
On
he
the
a Steam
internet.
filmmaker?
It's Halloween.
it's in
All
Steam
the
Filmmaker? You
prefects
just
are
got to
at some
download
party
it
and
off
teachers are
not off the Steam store.
entertaining. I use that word loosely. The kids. No, I'd say the opportunity.
Why do I got a feeling this is a censored outfit and it used to go further?
What do you have in mind?
It had angel
Come on.
wings.
You'll see. Let's go get Pete. I got him a real nice costume.
Find some pranks to play.
We're gonna play some pranks dressed up as Hitler and a skeleton friend.
Hitler and his skeleton friend. Hitler and Steve Jobs. I've got a bone to pick.
Knew I could do it.
OCD says I was watching Clownfish. They said Disney fired Kermit's original VA because he kept pointing out Kermit wouldn't do this. It gets weirder. And Hellbent and I don't talk about this a lot. The guy who played Kermit seems to stonewall productions, which cost like, you got to know the Muppets is a really big brand, so it costs like $100,000 like every day that they're filming something. And if he doesn't like a script, he would basically go, look, we're not doing this. I'm Kermit, and we're doing it my way or the highway. And he would wait till they compromised, and if they didn't, he would just not do the lines. At least that's the story. To the point, Jim Henson's family was like, we're not fucking working with that guy. He is fired not only from Disney, he does not work with Jim Henson's family anymore. So it goes pretty deep. He must have been hard to work with. Like Jim Henson's son, who said he doesn't really like Disney and he had bad experiences with him, to the point they had to move out of their office in the middle of the night once Disney got a hold of it, because God, it's all fucked up business stuff. But even he was like I wish I didn't leave Disney with that dude. Yeah, no, you got it, Sleepy Dog. You're right. Anyway, I wish I knew someone who could do a Kermit the Frog voice, but I don't think anyone can do one. Might be the easiest voice anyone can do.
Oh, exploded his clothes off.
That's awesome.
Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog here, and permanent burns. And, that's going to be a bit of a problem.
An irreplaceable element to all art.
Actors cannot be replaced. There is no voice in the English language that can sound similar to another voice.
You fuckers.
You fuckers. Kermit, are you talking about the anime voice actor disputes?
I don't care. Look, I think the AI ultimately will be used for a great evil. But I really think it's funny when Mr. Krabs sings a song, so I'm kind of split. Hey, you know, what do you want from me?
A little Hellbent with the
I'm only
earring and the
human.
makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair.
It's like
That
asking
little
me not-
Hellbent
it's
has
like
his own
asking me not to
chair.
download a song off YouTube. Like, now only listen to the song off YouTube when you have an active internet connection so they can log the logistics of you listening.
This rancid meat. Wait for him to take a dump, and then what the hell?
Don't download a YouTube video because you go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I download my own YouTube videos is what I mean, and listen to my own music. Of course, that's what I actually said.
At my job, we used to have people who didn't show up, and we had a guy, and he wasn't showing up. Let's just say his name was Steven, and they were refusing to fire him.
Jobs.
Yeah, and we were like, we started just like, he's gonna have to shut off his Wi-Fi. He's gonna have to turn off his lights. He's not gonna have a job because he's fucking fired tonight. We used to sing really not cool shit.
I was half not listening. I heard that. And I was like Kermit the Frog. I was like, oh Jesus.
But like Kermit the Frog singing about him getting fired for not coming to work. Why don't we fire Steven? Yeah. So that's how people talk about you if you start skipping work.
Tonight.
You're gonna sleep on the road tonight.
It's time to.
It's time to. Yeah.
In.
In the unemployment line tonight.
It's time to pack shit in. It's time to hit the streets.
Look, if you don't come to work and then like you text people your life story, you gotta like just not work there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like there's a limit. And, like I'm not. I don't think any of us are like flawless. Like work. You know, I am the very essence of what a perfect worker is. I'm a good little guy. No, but like on the same end, you've worked with people who like
who just unreliable. You and I work very hard to be reliable to each other.
And when I fuck up, and I at least try to own it and not like run away from it and be like, well, I'll just hide.
Oh, and also even on a day that we don't like, there's stuff we're talking about doing, like other kinds of shorts, and it's like even if we don't do those, we're still making dudes talking, and I try to do at least 2 streams a week.
Well, I always feel like the whole like idea phase is full of failure. Like if your idea phase is 100% successful, good for you. But in general,
always more stuff to try. But it is important to just get shit done. There's stuff in my life I still haven't got done. I started work on a Futurama fan animation. Yeah, I
oh yeah, I remember you showed me that. It's really well animated, and so that's the nerdiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And then I made you watch Doctor Who, and you understood half of it. You're like, oh, I get it now.
Cool. But then they got Future Street Race.
And then that's what happened to help that for the rest of the time.
It's fucking Future Street Race.
I'm fucking Future Street Race. Your parents don't really love you.
Fucking sense. Hey.
This was made by the C team for the game.
This was made as the actual main game.
They planned this first and built bully around it. Why are you playing this when you could be doing? This is pretty good for 1993.
You know what? All things considered, this isn't like an awful mini game.
No, it's fine.
It controls poorly though, and also I don't think there's really a reward for doing this, so it's kind of weird that I'm doing it at all. I'm mainly doing it just to hear a little soundtrack.
little world lighting. Alvin, I think it's getting to be that time.
Yep, I agree.
5 more hours.
Honestly, yeah, at least want to get. No, I want to exit the race. The race is like no.
Be sure to save.
No.
What if you exit the race?
Oh yeah, watch it like exit race. Yes, affirmative.
Rat race. And it deletes your save file. Nearly. Oops.
I'll save at the top to keep it simple. This is fun. I had fun. I hope you all had fun watching. I had fun playing. Brian, thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat, for joining in. I usually read a bit more chat, but we had so much to say tonight. It was an amazing, fun time.
We're a little loopy.
Yeah, however, it's time to go because this isn't even really a streaming night. This is just like, it works. And hey, look, we got Bully on PC to work at 60 frames a second. Usually it runs at 30.
It's pretty cool.
You can get it at 4K on the Xbox, the backwards compatibility, but no 60 frames per second, sadly. And it's well, these games aren't really kept in a good state on, any platform, but they do run on PC with enough work.
PC's about where everything's final resting place is. That's what I like about it.
On PC, it takes a little bit more work than most people would do. I've seen videos on Manhunt, and almost all of them had that weird lighting issue that I had. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You were really going off about it.
Yeah, well, it's way off, right? And then I play like the PC version, and the lighting's perfect. I'm like, oh, this is nice now. Yay. I'm enjoying it way more. So, a lot of people just look at the broken one and think that's how the game always looked. Like, there's just, people were like, wow, people were really stupid back in 2002. Anyways.
Yeah, they didn't notice these lighting glitches that happen in DirectX 12.
Yeah. Nori, I won't forget. I will get back to you in a moment. And again, yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for joining me, Brian. And thank you for the tips, Night Talker, Sleepy Dog Zone, and King Little Caesar. I appreciate you very much. You all have a good night. We'll see you again soon, and thanks for watching.